Hey everybody, this is the rare serious video from me. I'm going to read what I wrote because that's the best way for me to organize my thoughts and really say what I mean. Please bear with me. I apologize to all the people in the TCAP community and especially the women. I have behaved inappropriately with so many women in the community. I can't even remember them all.
525,600 coupons. 525,000 coupons so soiled. 525,600 coupons. How do you measure a load on the floor? In genies, in sub-girls, in woman and big boy down pants, in gold shoes, in braids and angry walks. 525,600 coupons. How do you measure a load on the floor?
Hold on, incoming.
Season of Jorrun. Season of Jorrun.
Should I be apologizing for that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just love that.
Hello, friends. Oh my goodness, it is another late night for me. I was gonna stream earlier, but I was a little tired. But for some reason, I got my second wind. So I really want to write a Jorrly song for this year, but I have just been coming up, you know, just a little tiny and cute, you know, like Jorran's, you know, you know. So I just thought, like, what the hell, you know? I'll do a little painting. We'll just kind of look around the Jorn Comedy channel, watch some stuff, and see if anything comes to mind. Because, I mean, I'm not about to resort to AI or chat, whatever it is. So I need inspiration, a spark of all that inspiration and all that shit. Buongiorno, noches, oh, adorable, I love it. Thank you, Viral Effects. Hello, Justin McRazors. Hi, Pushy Destroyer. Yep, grab your coupons, guys, because we're going in dry. I won't have any AI slander here. Well, fine. I know I'm the minority here on that opinion. All right, glasses on. All right, where should we start? Let's see. Videos. Oh, this is something I actually haven't seen before. A book review versus Jorn comedy fiction. Oh, this is going to be just such random bullshit. I mean, it's not anything new. We know this. But let's start with a rap. I need something to pump me up. Hello, Kingpin. In the remake of Coco as Coco. Oh my god. This is the tree. Is this every... Okay, so apparently this is the time travel. We're traveling back here with this one. Where's the original? Oh. The original is bad enough. It's definitely at the bottom. There we go. Hey, there he is. Hey. I know this is a Jorn stream. I am not Eel Rearg, but, you know, hey, it's me. having 3 genie lamps on the shelf and just presenting them like they are his little trophies, like Lauren likes to do. And he even verbally like admits it. It's like, I have genie bottles, guys, so now you know a little bit more about me. Jesus. Those are his Horcruxes. Yes, they are. Oh my god. Oh, look at this. The printer. The VCR. I swear I had that same VCR. His little books, little standing desk. Yes, this is what I need. I need a spark of creation, because I am coming up blank for a song this year, and we are like days away.
Yo, Jorrly Comedy. First name Jorrly, second name Comedy. No, not really. Here we go. My name is Jorrly, and I'm here to say I like rapping in a major way. Now I'm a nice guy and I'm not a rap bastard. This flow is too slow, so now I'll go faster. The last of me just spasm, falling chasm. Women take me every time they're orgasm. I make funny songs, I make silly sketches. Hit the like button or you'll get stitches. I make fun of Lauren, make fun of Lauren. My jokes get you off much better than porn. Like, someone subscribe and like my vibe. Hit that bell as well, no shit too soon. Oh! Oh! That was too fast. Oh god. Ah! I see angels!
So do we, Jorrly. So do we. I love that he ends it like this. Whether it was intentional or not, like, that was funny. Oh, hello, 70 Sue. Not sure if you're familiar with the Jorrly comedy content, but next month it's coming up on the 5th anniversary of Jorrly. I normally write a parody song, but I'm coming up short. I'm drawing a blank, and I haven't really watched any Jorrly like really at all, I feel like, this year. So I'm just I know Jorrly comedy isn't everyone's cup of tea. I get it. But unfamiliar. Okay. Short little breakdown here. Jorrly came into this TCAP pornography community in 2020. He considered himself a comedian, singer, songwriter. He had bluer eyes than Lauren. He was better looking than Lauren. And he started it just in the chats. I think what kind of got him was, you know how we say our little things like in the TCAP and the Lauren verse of just like, ooh, you must really like me. You're, ooh, what color panties and bra? And I believe the theory is that he thought that everyone was just, you know, flirting and, you know, tailing, you know, puss dicks and ass. So he started making his own content, and it was very, very bad. I can do Les Mis Jorrly soliloquy. Oh my god, that's a lot of words. But people started to notice that he started to get really creepy around, especially the women of the community. He called himself, you know, I am a big flirt. But he was also very nosy and snoopy. He would look up, anytime someone gave him a donation, he would look up their PayPal and like try to like find out who it is. He tried to get, Tiffany so graciously used her talents to do a sketch with Jorrly, and we come to find out, look at these bottles right here. Look at these bottles. He had a sketch about a genie, like I Dream of Genie, with Lauren and all that, and the script was very bad, very, very bad, and it had Tiffany's lines were questionable, very questionable, and so were Jorrly's. And then we find out that he has an entire fetish that actually has taken over his life. and he got catfished a couple times. He's created a lot of shit during 2020, and he just became like our shiny new lolcow, as Clobber used to say. So people just started, because we were able to upload a lot of his stuff. Not everything, but people were saving his shit because they knew one day a genie fetish. Oh yeah, real bad to a point. He goes on Instagram and he would like pictures of little girls, just these innocent little girls who are just trying to perform their adorable little dance routine, and God forbid it's Aladdin song, or there's a genie in it, and he would like them, and we fully know he has the fetish. He has that fetish. So why are you liking little girls? Why? The lie he told himself is that he was... What did he fucking say? That he was like giving them like little claps. Like, no. What have I done? Sweet coupons, what have I done? Become a sex pest in the night. Become a genie on the run. I've fallen so far, and are the breeds so great? Oh my... God damn it, Viral. When are we gonna write a song together? Like, that's hilarious. I just can't sing that low stuff. But anyway, there's a lot of lore to it, and people who watch this for the first time are just like, what the fuck is this? This is not funny. It just became like a community. He got tossed. He tossed his ass. We tossed his ass out. He tried to keep his good reputation for his 150 something subscribers. He didn't want to let his fans down because he got called out that he was catfish and said some really derogatory things to said catfish, and said some really creepy things about people in the community, and going into the DMs and all that. So let's watch the shitty content, because I want a song. I need a new Jorrly song. Okay, that's as far as I'm gonna go with the lore. Any other questions I will try to answer to the best of my ability. Let's see, what should we watch? If anyone has a suggestion of a Jorrly video that is not the what the fuck is this live stream, none of this, or none of Kennedy, we are not doing that tonight. Right? Imagine being the creep in the TCAP community, and there are more than we would ever like to see here. And he thought he was so talented. He even had a Patreon. Motherfucker with 150 subscribers, and he had a $100 tier to teach people how to do comedy. I know, it's crazy how it's been. Oh, here's a good one. Here's the roast. He decided to do a Lorne roast, which he was gonna, do stand up and, do his little Lorne roasts, but he ended up just telling us how amazing he is, and saying very stupid jokes about some of the TCAP creators who were really, really around at the time.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the host of the roast tonight, Mr. Jorrly Comedy.
God, we have nitpicked this to death. I feel like I might still laugh. I might.
Thank you, friends. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, weren't all other comics great? Give it up. Give it up for all the presenters. Oh, love you all. Thank you. Let me begin by saying, friends, Romans, Lornographers, lend me your ears. I come here tonight not to praise Armstrong, but to roast him.
Oh.
Lauren, you're looking a little confused. That was a quote from William Shakespeare. I know for sure you've never heard of him before. It is my pleasure tonight to make fun of this man. And I use the word man as loosely as fucking possible.
Oh wait, that's not funny.
Why am I wearing shades? My blue eyes are my superpower.
Where are the blue eyes? Yes, he has blue eyes. He does. But the camera angle is so bad. God, I can't even wear my glasses right now. It's been so freaking hot. I can't even wear my glasses because they're fogging up.
So good to be here tonight. Lauren, you are legendary for getting people's names wrong. Absolutely legendary. Which is why we now have a member of the community known as Andy Burcat. Ridiculous. So, I'm gonna help you out. My name is Joran. That's Jor, rhymes with or, and run, which is what you would do if any of us ever came down to bumfuck Maine to look for your ass.
Yeah, because you'd kick his ass, right, Jorn?
Absolutely ridiculous. Ugh. Lauren, let me tell you a little bit about me.
Don't care.
I'm better than you in every conceivable way. Does that sound conceited? Does that sound like I'm full of myself? You know, I feel like it would be wrong if I was talking about another man that way, but I'm not talking about a man, I'm talking about Lauren fucking Armstrong. Which is why I'm trying to get all you guys to call him an ogre.
Because it wasn't funny. It wasn't funny about the ogre. Well, it was mostly like not funny because Jordan made the joke, and someone has already made that joke, I'm sure. Big talk from a man whose balls resemble a Rorschach test. Oh yes, there was a Google Drive, and we got a lot of stuff that we had of Lauren. We got a good amount from Joran, and I don't recommend looking at it. So much talent.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
And like he has the applause and all that at the beginning. He's doing this alone in his bare bedroom apartment. What's up? And you could have at least put in like a laugh track, because it just makes it so awkward without having it. He probably thought his jokes were like that good that people will not pay attention to the dead air because it's just so funny.
Lauren, let me run down the list real quickly.
Tell us.
I'm smarter than you, I'm better looking than you, I have bluer eyes than you, I'm funnier than you, I'm a better writer, singer, songwriter, guitarist, human being, I speak better than you, I'm not a virgin, and there was one other thing. What is it? I'm not a fucking pedophile!
Well.
And I've never been to jail. It gets better and better. I'll get back to this loser in a moment. Let me just...
Yeah, 70 suit, you get it. You get it, like, right off the bat. Like, absolutely. Imagine bombing this bad in an empty room. And what did he really say? Did he really roast Lauren? No, he just said, hey, I'm better than you in every way. Let me tell you why. And of course he had to put in that he wasn't a virgin because he wanted to be like, any lovely ladies, like he used to say. I'm a big flirt, cheap date.
Talk with the people in the crowd today.
Crowd work.
Clobbering time here. All right, my good buddy, Mr. Clobbering time is here. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Clobber, I understand that you want to keep your anonymity online. That's cool, man. That's cool. But you're here in person. Take that fucking paper bag off your head. TCAP Recipes, another good friend of mine. TCAP Recipes is here, along with this beautiful little girl. Hi, Chef Tango, so adorable. You're a good girl. Yeah, I see you let you up the treadmill. Very nice. No shedding. No shedding on the floor, though. I'm not talking about the cute little doggy. I'm talking about your hairy arms. Who else is here? Baked Salmon, my buddy Baked Salmon. He's a man. He's a fish. And yet I understand the term mermaid is offensive?
Why is it? Why is it? Why is it offensive? Tell us.
I understand the term mermaid is offensive? Shin Squala, buongiorno, paisan, buongiorno. Oh, Shin is so Italian, so Italian. You know, Shin, Italians are supposed to be confident and manly. So what I'm saying is, Vince Nicocho must really be a disappointment to your entire race. Ugh. Man, that Vince Nicocho, man, what a jerk!
Chef Jimmy J, hello. Merman. It's Merman.
The stuff he said to poor West Most. Damn! He said West Most ancestors must know a thing or two about being lynched. I heard that, I'm like, oh, this guy's a jerk. This guy's a genuine asshole. He said that about Wes, and this was my response.
Please.
But then he said Wes needed a haircut, and I'm like, you do not say that kind of things.
Those are two different...
That pissed me off. Why?
Two totally different thoughts.
It's because I'm bald. I think it might be, man. I think. Oh. Lornio. Ember tells me that you hate guys who shave their head, huh? I make this look good. See, Lauren, the thing is, I look better.
Oh yeah, Kingpin, the Latino heartthrob. Mucho caliente.
Bald than you will ever look, and have a funky dent in my head.
I don't get the jokes. Hello, Wes.
Yeah, right there. See, right here. This is.
I need inspiration, Wes. I have yet to come up with a Jorrly song this year, and I am very disappointed in myself. I need some inspiration.
Where? This is the part that hit the ground when Mama dropped me as a baby. Yep. And now you know the rest of the story. Ember Inferno is
He
here.
really had to take a pause for that. He really needed everyone to just focus so he can say these gross things about women. You're excited for Jorrly this year? I am too. I am.
Yeah.
A little worried, but your new song will kick ass. I need to find it. I need to find it in the depths of my core. Maybe it's in my genie bottle. Maybe I have to go back in my genie bottle and maybe I'll find my song.
Muy caliente. Ember. What kind of name is Ember? Ember. For a Mexican woman, though. Seriously. I mean, the Mexican woman I dated had a real Spanish name.
Tell us.
Kathleen.
Ooh.
Ember. Oh, Ember has it. Oh, man. She's beautiful. She's intelligent.
Jorn hates Juneteenth.
She's talented, got that sexy voice, got a good heart, has helped Betty so many ways. What I'm saying basically is that she's perfect for me. Racist? I think that was racist. I think that sounded kind of racist.
We kind of know why there was a weird cut, but there was just no, there was no smooth, transition. There was no punch to the joke, and then he just started saying something else. Enjoy your vacation, Wes, for sure. Yeah, he cut out a joke. Yeah, he did.
Which means Lauren approves. Lauren, I'm not saying for certain that you're a racist, but the way you grabbed your wallet when Mr. Gigi walked by does make you an asshole.
Please, Mr. Genie was Mr. Gigi's father. Yep, there was also a Tiffany joke that got cut. Yeah, because he saw Tiffany as a sister. Nothing queer, nothing super creepy or anything. Nothing weird going on here, man. Just sister.
It really does. Lauren, one thing that is so amazing about you is you said Emma was your best friend, but whenever your soulmate Winnie would say the most racist things against her because she's Mexican, you'd be like, oh, you shouldn't say such things.
This is one of my favorite parts. Keep an eye on the thermostat, because I know the thermostat has been like the focus. Like, I don't know why I'm so engaged, but keep listening and watching.
Yeah. A woman says racist shit about your best friend and you laugh it off. But somebody calls you fat and you lose your fucking shit.
Did you guys see that? did you see the thermostat? Does Lorne even know this guy exists? Apparently he does. I don't know the full story. The content must be, I don't know if it's still out there, but... Oh, my camera blocked it. Well, it was just for me. It was just funny. It was funny to me. Don't worry. All right, I'm gonna give you guys. The thermostat has too much talent. A little brains, a little talent. There it is. Here, we'll show it for the rest of the roast.
You know, Lauren, what's so interesting about the Church of God is it's full of beautiful women.
Hey, outdoor loser.
I mean that. The church has so many lovely ladies. And the beauty of it all is none of them would ever have sex with you in a million years.
What's up, Ballpark Franks?
Lauren, let me be crystal fucking clear.
Hi, Cry Much Bailey.
Before any of them have sex with you, I will have a threesome. I will. Does that sound consistent? I don't care. I will have sex with 3 women at once before this. Wait, did I just say that the definition of a threesome is...
Nathan Tagalong, oh my gosh, it is so good to see you. You miss Jorn content so much sometimes. I do too. We've got some stuff. Some people have some stuff planned for Jorrly this year, so please, check it out.
Me having sex with 3 women? Today, boys and girls, we find out that Jorn comedy can't count. Oh no!
Hi, Addie. I did have a good birthday, thank you. The one thing that was unfortunate when I went to see Bring It On the musical, it's an outdoor theater. And show is going great. End of Act 1, we're in intermission. We start seeing some lightning. It looked beautiful. But then it started to pour down rain. They probably did maybe 2 minutes of Act 2. Then the stage manager just came up on the, the God mic and said, "All right, that's a hold, everybody. All right, cast, you can exit the stage. All right, guys, we're not going to continue this show. Okay, bye." Hello, Human Ham Cube, which I totally understand. I mean, to perform on a wet stage, no, you can't do that. So, it was like meh, but I respect that. But everything else, everything was great. Thank you. Appreciate it. Honestly, I know I did see it a long time ago, and Act 2 is better, but it's fine. It's fine. I got to see my friend perform, which is great. And I had a good time with my family.
Thank you. That's my time. Good night. God bless you all. Bye.
Bye. Be right there. Yeah, right? Cry Much Bailey? I don't know who this Jordan guy is, but he's looking a little old around the eyes, right? Not to offend, no offense. But, doesn't he look like he's a little... just around the eyes? Like, I don't know. God. That's what Jordan said about, the real Casey Moore. He's like, oh, she's beautiful, but she's looking a little old or around the eyes. Like, who the fuck are you to give someone any type of thought or even speak about someone's appearance? Jordan. I can't. Okay, let's see. I'm just really doing this a little blind. But I know these. I know most of these like the back of my hand. I'ma steal a toy. I'ma steal a toy. Hi, John Ryan. This like just started 30 minutes ago. I decided at the last minute. I got a second wind. I was tired and now I'm here. Jordan was judging someone else's looks. Yeah. Since late. It is hilarious. Hi, Rachel D. Hello, hello. I drank that Red Bull. Yeah, I know. I keep a little sugar-free Red Bull in my what is it called? A refrigerator, just in case. You know, I need a little zip. Hi, Ice Truck Thriller. Ice Truck Thriller. Okay. Anywho. All right, Lauren to English translation. Let's do this. So
Lauren to
Jordan decides, hey, everyone has done this. Give their commentary on the crucifixion of Lauren. It's 10:47 your time? Nice. It is like almost 1 o'clock here. It's fine. I don't work in the morning, so it's fine. So Jordan decided to do the same thing. Instead of using, you know, like taking the time to learn how to put his screen on his like stream, whatever he was using, he decided to hold on to his little whatever Logitech. I mean, I have a Logitech too. It's like no shade. Little camera and just hold it up there, like total shaky cam. It's like the Lauren Armstrong crucifixion, like what the hell is it called? Like Paranormal Activity type of shit. And it's hilarious. It's hilarious. He didn't do this one live, but he did the next one. Blair Witch Project. That was the movie I was looking for. There we go. Yeah, are you gonna point your phone at or was it his phone? I don't know. Was it his? Did he have a? It was either his phone, going live. I've never gone live on my phone before, so I don't know what that's like. But, and he doesn't. Does he even like go full screen? I don't even remember that.
English translation. Take one. Thanks
one.
once again to High Priestess Ember Inferno and the great Schmuckamuck for the footage.
Schmuckamuck.
And let's begin.
Yeah, translation.
Behold, your knight in shining armor arrives.
Oh, and this isn't like just like, you know, most people react to things. They mostly just kind of watch. From my understanding, when you react to something, it's more off the cuff. You just kind of watch and, you know, you observe some things and then you say them out loud. Jordan for sure had a freaking script. Hey girl, behold, the godfather of Jorography, the Mike Pence. Thank you for being here. Blessed be the coupons that are soiled on the ground.
In his white truck.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good.
I'm about to spend the evening with a prepubescent girl. Therefore, I am quite well.
So it is very obvious that he's reading a script. Like, I'm not. Oh, love you, Mike Pence. I have to wait until Monday to send your painting. It's just been crazy busy, and anytime I had time, the post office was closed. We all know I'm not good with words either. My brain is faster than my mouth. Yeah. But he's pretty bad. I hate this call. I know you do. I know you do.
Oh, thank you.
How was that?
Terrible.
It was so bad. Oh, clutch me. Clutch me to your bosom. Or where a bosom will eventually be.
Really? How come?
Ah, that was a ploy for sympathy and it did not work.
I just want to see, like, what's this? You know, like, what's going on here? What is he watching here? I know this guy. He was a teacapper. This looks like a big salmon. I see some little Hansen versus Predator. I know, this video, it was such a try-hard, it didn't even need to try hard. Like, stop trying to impress and just be yourself. You know, I understand sometimes getting into it and finding, like, you know, the little performative thing. I get it, but all we want to, like, we just want to talk shit on this guy. Like, no need to, like, try so hard.
Therefore, I stand here, unbosomed less. That's a real word.
Well, look, we got you some new chairs. You have to sit down.
Are you giving me an order? I'm the one who calls the shots here, Missy. Lol.
No, he's not funny, John Ryan. The shit that we find funny is the fact that he is so unfunny that it's, like, painfully funny. I know you understand what I'm saying, but, like, I have yet to actually, I don't know, there's nothing I really think I actually laughed at, but it's been a while.
Yeah, look. It's a massage chair.
Such luxury. I am but a simple man from the backwoods of Maine. I cannot relate to such luxury.
Oh my god.
Again! Is this what it's like being the sire of two professionals? The daughter of two doctors? Truly, I have missed out on the finer things in life.
Yeah, flip the switches.
Which one is it?
You can use either one, but it tells you there's one for your butt, there's one for your lower back, and there's one for your upper back.
I just felt my butt.
Bye.
I just felt my butt. And furthermore, I will hope next that you will do the same.
So, Jorn is trying to do this, like, inner monologue thing that's going on with Lorne, and he's trying to sound like he is, like, Lorne is working at medieval times and just doesn't understand anything that has to do with, you know, anything topical, technology, you know, the now and days, but... Hi, Johnny Utah. Oh, of course. He would totally be, like, just as giddy if he was in this same situation. Like, we always say, if... he would have been one of them. For sure. Right place, right time.
Hey.
You can pretty much tell a difference in
Holy, yep, that's my
That feels
butt.
so
That is my butt. Wouldn't you like to see it? Oh wait, you already have. It's flat and rather hairy. Whoa!
good, right?
I thought you had blonde hair.
Despite the fact that you look absolutely nothing like the woman I've seen in pictures. Excuse me, women I've seen in pictures. I will casually mention how little you look like her. And I shall do so with as much of a whine in my voice as possible.
There.
Do you like it? I dyed it
I
by
think
myself.
it's pretty.
Like, it's also, like, inner monologue, and then it's, like, observational type of, like, humor. He is just not good at it.
I think it's pretty, although I am angry that you made a decision without my express consent. I do not wish to ruin my chance at getting with you. So, it looks pretty.
Thank you.
It's very pretty.
Very pretty.
Very pretty.
Oh my
Pizza.
god.
Oh my god. Oh. Perhaps I will never leave this chair and the comfort it provides me. Truly.
I was waiting to eat because I thought you were bringing some.
I don't want to bring you any pizza.
And anytime Jorrly did anything Lorne where he like spoke like Lorne, like a skit or this. I mean, I guess in his, teaching the children about the Church of Cod thing, he had his little evil voice, and Lorne had to sound like this. He always, besides that, he always makes Lorne smarter and intelligent, and it's really weird. Did you see the recent pics Wes put up while streaming? I think so. I might have to look it up, because I've seen my fair share, but yeah, he's looking a little globed shaped right now. Oh yeah, he's let himself go for years. I mean, circle is a shape, and right now he's globe shaped.
I didn't bring you any pizza. What do you think, I'm gonna be a provider? No, little missy. For when we live together, you will take care of all your own meals. Freeloader.
Well, weren't you going to bring me something?
Well, yes, I was. And I did.
I was, and I did, and I shall. And furthermore, times will pass, and other things will yet occur. This, by the way, is what's called blabbering.
Did you bring any condoms?
Yes, I did.
Si, senora.
Where are they?
Out in the truck.
Well, what good are they going to do in the truck if we're in here?
Well, yell at me, why don't you?
If you're going to use logic,
Logic.
I will be forced to use a passive-aggressive tone with you. Yell at me, why don't you? I'll be yelling at you later, ah!
Grr, because I'm an ogre.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then what did you want to do?
I want to kiss first.
And then what?
Can I have a kiss first?
Kiss, 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 kiss. First I will reproach you. Then, when you do not react in the way I wish,
React.
I will put on a childish voice and try to whine it out of you. I haven't need a kiss yet.
Well, let's talk first. Let's got here.
Timothy Goodwin, hello. Yeah, passive aggressive. Ooh, yeah, Lorne was so happy he was giddy as giddy can get.
Ha 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 ha! Kiss me!
Would you like me to go on the truck and get my stuff?
Drop.
No, it's alright.
No? You don't want your thing right now? Present I gave you?
You don't want your thing? Have you enjoyed looking at my thing from the video?
He brings nothing different to the table. He's not that you have to. Not that you have to have some different type of script, a different observation that no one has ever noticed before. You don't have to, but it's just it's so it's very a copy paste of hey I get it I know Lorne, right? Reeb Jorrly. Other people do the calls. We don't do that here. Yeah, not on tonight.
Videos and pictures I've sent you already?
I'm not too sure yet. Timothy Goodwin. I was starting this Rocky Horror Picture Pop Art thing. I'm still trying to make it better, but right now I'm in a Frankenstein monster mood, and I'm thinking some type of Frankenstein monster, Boris Karloff pop art. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Lol.
Well, I can't tell you. That wouldn't be much of a present if I told you.
I can't tell you. That would be wrong. That would be committing a sin. That would be, nothing as bad as what I'm planning to do to you later on. Lol.
Well, you can go get it in a little bit or something, okay?
Okay.
Alright.
Whatever you say, ma'am.
Are you nervous?
A little bit.
Well,
Are you nervous being here in the presence of an obvious ogre? Are you fearful I might start eating you at any time? Should the pizza... Should the non...
Why does this make me laugh This is the one. This is the one that makes me laugh. He is so tickled about him talking about the non-existent pizza. We're gonna go back. That he couldn't even finish his thought. And...
Are you fearful I might start eating you at any time? Should the pizza... Should the non... I'm sorry. Should the non-existent pizza fail to satisfy you, I may have to eat you.
Why did he cut up so much? Come on, honey, you're doing far too much. Far too much. Oh my god. Yeah, and his voice is very, very annoying. For sure. Yeah, he tried to use the community for personal gain. Yeah, he wanted women, he wanted money, and he wanted it right now. Right now.
Not as bad, but I still am kind of nervous. I'd rather like talk a little bit first, and then like so I'm more comfortable, you know?
That's like cool.
I will now attempt to appear much more suave and sophisticated, hip and quote-unquote with the younger generation. Or 2 generations younger, depending how you do the math. But I'll leave that question to the philosophers.
Good. I'm really glad.
I like seeing you in person.
I like seeing you in person. You're so...
Crowdge Bailey, girl, you got a point. To be fair, I've personally never seen a non-existent pizza and not laughed. T.
Close, they could reach out and grab you! Ha ha ha! Steal you away into the truck and kidnap you! I'm a nice guy, oh!
He doesn't have a trunk. He has a truck.
Good. This is getting hot. How come?
This is getting hot. This conversation's not getting hot, but my butt is. Does that make you hot too, Kayla? Oh!
Oh, because press the red button. It's like here too.
You gonna have a seat too?
You gonna have a seat? Perhaps on my lap?
Actually, I like to sit on the empty chairs.
Do you?
Yeah.
Hi, sir. How are you?
Hi, sir. That needs to drop.
Holy shit, a man!
Sir, how are you? All right.
Okay, that was a little funny. That is something that I do only because I see it. I've heard it somewhere else. It's not anything that he came up with. I'm thinking very like Looney Tunes, like a man kind of thing. So I'm not gonna give Jordan credit for that joke. Anywho, oh, and I also got like for my birthday, I got a bunch of neon colors, which I'm so excited to start using. I hardly ever use anything like neon, very bright. And I got some more markers and pens here. Oh, this is one that is it the new one? Is it dry? Who the fuck knows?
Right, how are you doing? What's happening?
How am I? I'm shitting myself. There is a man here, and he's obviously much, much more masculine than I am. I am, in fact, shitting bricks. Pardon my French.
You a Boston fan?
Boston fan.
Yeah, actually, I don't even watch baseball.
This is merely to disguise my hideous baldness, of which, let's just say I don't have a head that looks good bald. I don't have a head that looks good at any time. Who are we kidding? Lol.
That's a Boston cat.
Hi, Zachy. Welcome. Jorn commentary is the greatest thing since sliced bread. No lies detected.
It's a Boston cat, yeah.
Correct. This is the one question I know for a certainty I can be honest about. Everything else, not so much.
Come
So what are you
on.
up to tonight?
This cap
Not
just
a whole
sucks.
lot.
Nothing. Haha. Certainly not here to molest an underage girl. Oh, heaven forbid. No. No. I was gonna take her to the library. I was gonna help her with a school project. Yes, that's it. Nothing untoward going here. Nothing untoward at all.
Not a whole lot.
No.
Nope.
Well, I'll tell you, for the last several days, you've been up to a lot. You're a pretty prolific chatter there.
Thank you, sir. Oh, no, I don't thank him at this time.
Want to explain yourself?
Durr.
Not really. I never really was gonna do anything.
You
I'm innocent.
weren't really going to do anything.
Thank you. Thank you for that, Jorn. My water heater is singing to you all. Oh my god, Bailey, absolutely. Absolutely.
Nothing.
You
What's
brought condoms. What else did you bring?
I brought her a bracelet.
A bracelet. And her... And she is how old?
Supposed to be 13.
supposed to be 13?
Nothing? Nothing, tra-la-la?
I'm sorry, I have no response for that. Honesty is the best policy, I suppose.
Supposed to be 13. And how old are you?
37.
37. You have kids?
Wish me a happy birthday, why don't you?
No, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I wouldn't have to leave the house if I had children her age. LOL! Oh my god, that's disgusting. I want to die.
What?
I've got nieces though.
Nieces.
That I think the world of.
Yeah, you talk?
They're so tasty, so juicy. Some jokes, dear listener, I just can't make.
Well,
About
you
your nieces in
well, you do, and it wasn't funny. Hold on, I'm gonna shut this closet. It's too much.
in the chat here. And you talk about how you like to spoil the nieces and how you would like to spoil this 13-year-old girl like you spoil your nieces.
Yeah.
Spoil! Quotation marks. I like to quotation mark spoil. I'm sorry.
Is this the way you spoil young women?
No.
You betcha. Exactly.
You betcha.
They don't get any pizza though. They're on their own with that.
Now, what's your name?
Con.
I would, Johnny Utah. Yeah, I would like to see like an updated list of who Jordan thinks is like the most alpha. I mean, obviously besides him, but like, where is he at now?
Condoms and bracelets is all I need. I believe those old blues lyrics.
What?
This is what I was afraid of.
My name is... This is what I was afraid of. A pleasure to meet you. I believe you're Christopher Hansen?
What were your names?
Christopher. Chris has never introduced himself as Christopher. No intro, no conversation, no nothing. I don't know what his big thing of calling people by their like full government names are just very strange to me. Like if he had like a shtick for it or something, maybe. I don't know. But there's nothing to it. It's Chris Hansen.
My childhood nickname is Stupid Move. The more you get to know me, the more apt you'll see it is. Lol.
What were you afraid of?
Just because she was a
Hello, your hair on sweet.
nice girl. And
She was a nice girl.
And I'm not a...
Yeah, Christian Christopher. I don't understand it. What is it? What is it with the name Chris and Christopher? Learn anything at all from his experience in the TCAP community? No. No. No, 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 no. I don't believe he has. You know, he got caught. Now he's wherever he is now, you know, trying to probably do the same shit. Yeah. I'm Christopher Hansen with Dateline National Broadcasting Company.
Nice man.
Right, exactly.
Oh.
more.
Lauren what?
Like, you know, we don't need, you know, the long-winded things. Like, just edit.
Armstrong.
Lauren Lynn Armstrong. Emphasis on the Lynn. Oh, I hate
Because it's a girly name. Whew, I'm getting a little heated.
that name. For some reason, the Lauren is not so bad. I can't tell you why.
And where do you live, Lauren?
In Nashville now.
Nashville.
Maine.
You're in Nashville.
Actually, I work at a construction company.
And what do you build?
I drive a lol. Lol. Uh-oh. Lost my place. Sorry, people.
Good Samaritan.
Who do I think is the ultimate alpha male? Like, in what? I just think the whole alpha male thing is stupid. When I think of someone who's like an alpha male, I think of it as like a joke. I'm pretty sure that's where you're going with that. I don't really know. It's RuPaul's Drag Race season for me right now. It's all stars. There's already enough drama going on in that world. I'm not paying. It's so dumb. Yes, it is so dumb. I don't know. The biggest alpha male. You know what? This guy that I see at my job all the time, he thinks he owns the joint and gets what he wants. And now he does. So that's him. I'm just going to call him... No, I'm not even going to say a name. It doesn't matter. But I'm just going to call him Mr. Donnelly.
Forgive me, dearest listeners. Forgive me.
Conversation. And you
He tried me today. He tried me.
to meet her for sex. This is the first time. Now, why would you think that's all this special?
It's not.
She was a nice girl. You still haven't told me your name, though.
A
Lauren
professional broadcaster would never do this.
Armstrong.
Armstrong. Where do you live, Lauren?
In Nashville now.
Nashville. What do you do in Nashville?
Actually, I work at a construction company.
I drive a lol. Lol.
Actually, I just started there last week.
Why did you say actually a lot? Is that like a nervous thing? Like what I do when I'm like,
Building a gym for a church.
A gym.
Fun fact, were I to walk into a church, I'd burst into flames immediately. For sacrilege. Lol. I'm a blasphemer.
For church. Is that a good job?
Yeah.
It was.
Now, besides all of this chat here, and we'll go through that in a minute, you also sent a whole bunch of pictures. Now, why would you think that's appropriate?
It's not.
My nose is full of snot.
It's not. Those are all your pictures, right? Is that all you do in your spare time?
No.
No, I also enjoy a good Bud Light. Or 12. Or 24. Also, I have dogs that I neglect.
yes, Jordan, those are facts about Lauren. Thank you. Oh yeah, me too, Zachy. Anytime Chris is like flipping through shit, and it's just he's taking a beat. He's in no rush. He is calm, cool. He's the alpha male of the situation, so he can take all the time he wants.
You ever get in trouble like this before?
No, I've never done this before.
You've never done.
No, I've been a lucky cat up until now. It appears the luck may have run out, though. Oh dear.
Done it before. Have you ever met anybody in person who you first met online?
Oh my god, could you imagine? Yes, I struck Thriller. If could you? It's too bad Chris didn't bring a binder with how thick the chat log was. Yeah, and then he has those little neon tabs to like hold the place with all the good stuff. Oh yeah, I swear, I feel like his chat log is probably longer than the first act of Les Mis.
Chat room?
No.
This is the first time.
Yes, I'm being honest. Why won't you believe me? Oh.
So, what made you, all of a sudden, for the first time, get online, chat up a 13-year-old girl, and drive up from Nashville to meet her for sex? Lauren.
It's called I'm horny. Oh, haven't you ever been horny before, Christopher? For an underage girl?
Christopher, why? Why the Christopher?
Naked photos. You have an explicit conversation. And you bring condoms. What does that add up to?
Well,
It adds up to Night of Fun, which you have ruined. Oh. Bring back the prepubescent teenage girl. Me, 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 me,
Don't tell me your last name. Don't ever
Boom,
tell
boom.
anyone from the
He did the
internet
boom, boom.
your last name, okay? Okay, why? Because there are some real weirdos on here sometimes, and they might try to go looking for you. So don't ever tell them your last name, your address, your phone number, the town you live in, or the school you go to. You're one of those weirdos.
Cha.
Was that some
Guilty as charged.
trust?
no, it wasn't.
It wasn't. So
That's
how-
exactly what it is. You're quite insightful. My compliments, sir. My hat's off to you. Just kidding. The hat never comes off. No one gets to see my baldness. Lol.
Trying to go from, hey, be careful, don't give anybody your last name, to, hi, here's some naked pictures.
I feel like he was, you know, no shade. But I don't know. I don't want to get into like the psychology of Jordan here because there are too many questions, far too many questions. And I don't know. I don't know. He's just so gross and inappropriate.
Of myself, and I'm coming over with condoms.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I do know, but that's for me to know and you to find out. Oh.
Well, you must know something. I mean, help me to understand this.
Help me out.
I don't know why.
He was so wrong. I know nothing indeed.
Well, I think I know why you did it. You did it because you wanted to have sex with a 13-year-old girl. What?
There is no need to mock me, Christopher. I am clearly uncomfortable.
You don't think it was it? Well, why don't you...
No, I don't think that was it. No, I think I'm innocent. In fact, I think you should release me. Release me at once. I demand my rights as an American citizen.
He had to do the trill, the release me, because he wanted to show you guys that he is Latino. Latino.
Release me, unless you are proof of my wrongdoing.
Help me out. Why don't you...
Focus my pencil. There it is.
I wasted 5 years of my life on the internet talking to girls out.
Yeah, Cramuch Bailey. I feel like he was quite sheltered. I know he mentioned not really having like a television growing up. He mentioned like religion with his family. So I think that definitely will play a part in that play.
That gained my trust, and she seemed like somebody I could trust.
You could trust. So when you say you spent...
I will now attempt to smokescreen you with a bullshit story, completely blathering on. Yes, in order to elicit sympathy, I will give you this nonsensical story now. Please.
Okay, you know what? Why is Jordan think he's like an ill rear here with all these like big fucking words and shit? Like, I don't understand.
Sit down, get comfortable. Turn the heat on, let your butt get warm.
Obviously on the internet, what, getting taken advantage of by women?
Is this what happens when you have lead pipes in your home? Oh, human ham cube. Oh, Freddy Krueger. Nancy gained my trust. trust. You gained my trust, bitch!
In what way?
In every way.
Once upon a time.
Yeah, maybe he just licked walls and there was like asbestos on the wall. You know, like it's kind of like eating paint chips. Like a Tommy boy. Did you eat paint chips when you were a kid? Why?
I was over in Washington State. That's when I started on the internet.
When you lived in Washington State, you started going on the internet. What happened?
I met a girl. Said her name was Amanda James.
A man named James.
Shut up.
Told me that her daughter was her niece. And she was watching her niece. She was actually had custody of her niece.
Her daughter was her niece was her daughter. You are everything, and everything is you.
That makes no fucking sense.
And then?
You could have at least said, not without my daughter, or something. I'm her mother and her sister. I'm her sister and her aunt. Like something. Come on, Chinatown, like little something.
Hold on, I'm bullshitting.
3 years later, I moved back to Maine just to be close to her because she lived in Pennsylvania.
Close.
Everybody, just by way of spreading around some facts. So he moved from the West Coast to the East Coast. He wanted to be closer to her, so he moved to Maine rather than the logical thing of going to Philadelphia or Pennsylvania. And he was a mere 10-hour drive away from her, minimum. So yeah, definitely much, much closer to her.
I didn't date anyone, I didn't see anyone because of her.
Alright, so what happened?
I'm so glad we got that, like, geography lesson. Jordan, thank you so much.
Give up my virginity, lol.
I got back to Maine and I was talking to her.
This is how people record gameplay back in 2009, yeah. And this is how Jessie would record her gameplay in 2022? Oh my god, 2.
On the phone.
Jesus. Jesus.
My sister wanted to say hi to her. My sister had been on the internet for a couple of years and she was able to read people pretty good.
And what happened?
And she got on the phone with her. And
Thicker.
She got off the phone. She was only on the phone with her for about 2 minutes, and she got off the phone with her and told me that she wasn't real.
She wasn't real.
My sister picked up the phone and asked her, point blank, "Are you a man?" And Amanda said, "Fiddlesticks! I am! You've fallen me out! I am vanquished! No! I'm melting!"
She told me she was lying to me, and she'd been lying to me all along.
Did you ever meet this woman? Did you say her mind?
No! Why would I want to meet her? It's much better to send her money.
Sent her money, yeah, sent her all kinds of Dale Earnhardt things.
Dale Earnhardt thing.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. things. She was Dale.
The race car driver.
Yeah.
Dale Earnhardt senior merchandise, incredibly expensive. You're in our hearts, Dale Senior. Junior too. He was pretty good.
And so,
Honestly, I feel like that line has escaped me multiple times because I'm really noticing it right now. That sucked.
because you got taken advantage by a couple of women on the internet, you thought it was okay to take advantage of a 13-year-old girl on the internet.
No.
Absolutely.
No.
I'm very happy that you talked to me before talking to anyone else, though. This way, you'll be safe.
That's what I meant. I don't know.
Sure. You don't know what?
No.
She'll be safe. Safe with Mr. Penis, that is. Lol.
Well, however, at least it goes.
Well, here, let me take you down the road. This is how it went. You started with this,
Yeah, please tell us.
then it goes to, this is a telephone book, by the way, this chat. You started chatting with her when? Last month? You've been chatting with this young woman for a month. And so it starts with you being the protective older brother type.
The protector.
You flip through dozens and dozens of pages here. Ultimately,
Do, do,
build
do, 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 do,
a
do,
very
do.
sexually
Me,
explicit,
me.
right?
Me, 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 me,
I wish I were sticking it in you right now.
Why? Chef Jimmy J, hello. He's so disingenuous. I know. Ugh. Yeah. He seems bored. Yeah, he's like already done. Like he's just waiting for the officer, get down. He's got nothing else to say. So yes, let's give us some tunes, Jordan. Give us some tunes. Oh yeah, Nathan Tagalong. Jordan is the embodiment of that's the joke meme from Simpsons.
My eyes, my eyes.
You tell her to delete her archives after we stop talking again, okay? Why did you want her to delete her archives?
It's called covering my ass, Christopher. Covering my ass.
I didn't want her to get in trouble.
I didn't want her to get in trouble by her dad.
Girls these days always getting in trouble for having handsome older men like me paying them attention. I certainly wouldn't want her to get in any trouble. It has nothing to do with me whatsoever. Oh. Silence is golden.
This was on and on and on.
Wait. As Lauren mentioned, Mr. Penis Driver. Viral effects. Your dream role for Jorn is Mama Morton? Like from Chicago? When you're good to Mama, Mama's good to you. Anyway.
Whoops. Sorry about that. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Do you think naughty thoughts about me before you go to sleep?
No, I cannot. Thank you for being here, Egbert. I got a second wind. It's probably all that Italian sausage that I had. Okay, we'll watch this. God, do I want to watch the interrogation? Do I even want to go there? Or should I jump to the apology calls? I don't know. Let me, Italian sausage and you handled it well. Yeah. Some spaghettis, some marinade, meatballs, and sausage. Oh, yeah. I may have a second wind, Viral, but I don't think I have the strength to do the Kennedy stream or the Zero, what the fuck is this live stream thing? I do not have the strength for that. That's true, Crymuch Bailey. You can't leave us on a cliffhanger like that. I need to know what the table is made of.
You talk about getting...
Ladies, if any of you have naughty thoughts about Joran...
Okay, here we go. Here's a prime example. Yeah, we're not doing that, John Ryan. Here's a prime example of how he would slip in these little things that you... At first, you'd be like, ah, ha, 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 ha. Okay, great, that's funny. He's probably joking. No, this guy was fucking serious.
Ladies, if any of you have naughty thoughts about Joran, before you go to sleep, please like, comment, and surprise. Surprise? I'm not even drunk. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Mwah!
Surprise.
Rose kiss Smiley.
Happy birthday to you.
Getting married, she's 13.
I'm an old-fashioned man, Christopher, and I believe in commitment. I won't back down for that, nor will I apologize.
When she was 18,
Oh, when was you 18?
I met when she was 18.
Well, you were going to marry her when she turned 18.
Yes, I'm a man of good breeding and stock. What don't you understand?
But you're just going to have sex with her from the ages of 13 to 18.
Viral. Do you think if Jorrly did a seance, his hair follicles would speak back to him? If they did, they would be speaking from the grave because those follicles are not frolicking.
No comment.
Are you excited about me or my penis? Did you bring anything else with you tonight?
No.
I'm too poor to have anything else with me.
To purr.
Like it?
What
Here to purr.
do you suggest? I will deny it all.
No,
No.
Alcohol,
No.
so just the bracelet
Although alcohol is an excellent idea. Thank you. Next time I shall try that.
and the condoms.
No pizza.
Nothing else.
No food whatsoever. She can starve.
What do you think ought to happen? Oh, here's a good one. Is Miss Vagina thinking about Mr. Penis? What is she thinking?
I was inspired that day. I will admit.
What's up with that? What do you think ought to happen? Help me out.
I guess you go to counseling to get off the internet.
Counseling, get off the internet. In other words, no punishment whatsoever. No imprisonment, no monetary punitive damages, nothing. Nope. Just let me talk, blather on, which I'm good at, to a counselor, and not even a slap on the wrist. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Go to counseling and get off the internet. Did you ever say to yourself, hey man, I got a problem here?
No, 'cause I never thought I did.
You never thought
It wasn't a problem till I get caught. Really, Christopher? Where do these questions come from? You have no common sense whatsoever. I've done this before, by the way.
You did.
Lol.
Does this incident make you think that perhaps you have a problem?
Whatever you say. Just let me go free.
What are you going to do about it?
I can do something I can't do that. Go on.
Well, traditionally, crying gets me out of each and every problem I go into, so, yes, I'm gonna pull this old gem out. Where?
Well, you ever watch television much? You ever watch a program called Dateline NBC?
I prefer the radio. Country music, mainly.
Something I gotta tell you. I'm Chris Hansen of Dateline NBC. We're doing a story on
False.
My cod, why have you abandoned me? I, your beloved son. Okay, not really. I'm not really that. I'm just kind of a pedo from Maine. Lol.
Now you're free to walk out of this house right now. If there's anything else you want to say, now would be the time to stand.
Egbert, it's either his phone or it's his little cam, his little Logitech little cam, and he's holding it. He's holding it. He didn't even use his VCR, his books, as many books that he doesn't read, to try to like prop it in any way.
Please, whatever you do not expose my baldness. All I ask, please. No exposing of my baldness. And that's where it ends. That is my translation from Lauren to English. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe, share if you're so inclined. And until next time, my friends, I am Joran, and
Even like he doesn't really say his name, right? Jaren. Whatever. Alright, I think I need something that's a little... Is there a apology call playlist? Oh, I knew there would be. I'm just gonna do the apology calls. It's been a while, and that's something that I just, it will play and we can just keep chillaxing, as the kids like to call it. Ugh, I hate Jordan so much. So any context that, you know, Jorn confided in Wes Most about Jorn's like intentions with the community, that he just, you know, he really wants to hook up with chicks, and that, you know, they were gonna have this like competition, like who's gonna bang the most chicks. And he was so confident. And then this shit comes out. Someone made a video about just exposing Jorn and all that shit, and it gets to a point where he's like panicking, and he literally asks Wes to write his apology. I like this one so much.
On July 3, 2020, Wes Most was contacted by Jorrly Comedy. Jorrly said he has just been catfished by a troll and he wanted Wes to help him deal with things. Wes Most had been tipped off, and knew that Jorrly would be exposed as a predator. Wes did not know the extent of things until the following day. The call was recorded. Despite knowing what he had done, Jorrly acted like he had done nothing wrong. He refused to apologize for his behavior. Jorrly was dismissive and took it as a jealous troll. This would all change just 2 days later, when Mac and Cheese released the Google Drive. Jorrly would suddenly change his tune, and feel the need to apologize in an effort to save his channel. This was Friday, July 3, 2020.
Hey, bro.
What's up, bro?
I'm a fucking mess right now, kid.
All right, take a deep breath. I think you're overreacting. I don't know. I think you're overreacting. I mean, I see what she wrote, but that's just her opinion. What is she going to prove to people, that you guys had a flirty conversation?
I don't know, dude. First of all, I will say this. I'm glad I'm talking to you, because if there's anyone who's been through deeper shit and more shit, it's you.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. I mean,
I'm glad.
I've never been through anything. I don't know what. Well, tell me what happened. Is this something that?
Yeah, I'll tell you everything.
Yeah.
So, what happens is, a little bit about me. You'd figure this out anyway if you didn't. I am the stereotypical sensitive artist.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Gag me. Gross. So this is... Some people will jump to like the first call when shit starts to get down, but this prequel call really does show like Jorrly on his ass on, you know, how he speaks about women in the community, and he does throughout the apology calls, but oh man, those the canines. I guess Avril Lavigne must have stolen his canines.
So
that was really stupid. Don't know where that came from.
Take things hard, reps too hard, worry too much, all that shit. So, start talking to this chick. Everything's fine. It's gonna come out anyway. I'm kinky.
Like, what do you mean it's gonna come out anyway? He just wanted to impress Wes. That's been his main goal. Wes was Jorrly's, I'm trying to think, what kind of, like, character? I don't know, it's like he was so in love with Wes, he wanted to be him at the same time. And he felt that way about other content creators. Not too many. But, God, my shit is getting just so fucked up. RIP my computer very soon.
Okay.
I'm very kinky. So there you go. We all have our fetishes. Ha ha ha.
Ha! Viral, yes. Jorn is Iago. Wes is Othello. Yep. Okay, I need a piece of paper. Because I do have a song idea. I just need some type of paper to write it down. Okay. Oops, sorry.
Okay, but I mean, I had Muse call me out for being involved in BDSM. That wasn't something people knew about. And if anything, that just made my DMs light up more.
Yes, the talented Mr. Ripley. That's a good one. That is a good film. Very that. Oh, God, what was that one movie? Was it Angelina Jolie? And a guy like would murder people and then like create and become their identity. Shit.
So, again, I think you're if that's all that happened, I mean, saying that.
No, not Bone Collection. Oh, this is gonna irk me.
This adult man.
Taking Lives. Yes, Taking Lives. Oh my god. Ooh. I haven't watched that in for fucking ever. Yeah, Taking Lives. That would be the complete, like, just Jorn going off the rails and trying to take over people's identities because he hates his own.
Is kinky. How is that going to harm you? I think you're overreacting.
Yeah. Well, let me just give you the breakdown. And if you still think so, I will definitely respect that. Anyways, so everything's going great. She's sending me this pic, that pic. No pics of her face. I'm like, I really want to talk and hear your voice. Doesn't want to do it. Really want to do video. Doesn't want to do that. There's kind of a warning thing to me. I heard.
Single white Jorn. That is a good title.
What you said about my hair. So
what?
You get. What's that?
What do you mean you heard what I said?
Well, about what you said about, don't push her and stuff. Let her be comfortable and stuff. I'm like, I don't know. I just felt my antenna was going up. I'm like, why doesn't she want to do it? Is she hiding something?
Yeah, he was so pushy with trying to get his lovely lady, who went by Mac and Cheese, perfect name. But Mac and Cheese was game. Totally game. She was down. She was down with the get down, and the things that Wes, the advice that Wes gave him were actually actual good advice. Consent, well.
Because now, of course, I'm been so paranoid about trolls. And
yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna go back. But yeah, he became so paranoid about trolls because people were going into his live streams and comments and just saying some stuff because people were finding out some things. So he was getting paranoid.
Because now, of course, I'm been so paranoid about trolls. And you said it wouldn't be a troll. I'm sorry. I have to get a little angry.
Hold on. I said what?
What? How could you keep a straight face after hearing him say, and you said it wouldn't be a troll? It's like that one guy's like, let's get ready to rumble. I don't know. Said it wouldn't be a troll.
You said it definitely wouldn't be a troll, this woman. Meanwhile,
Whoa.
she is the king.
Oh,
Queen.
here we go.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, this person apparently just got my trust so they could hit me with this big
My trust. Do you not hear yourself, Jordan?
message at the end.
Okay, so let me recap it for you.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is you talked with this girl.
Yeah.
She sent you pictures.
Yeah.
To get your trust.
Yeah.
And then you told her that you were kinky or whatever.
I don't know. I might want to do a video like reading the mac and cheese chat log. 'Cause I haven't looked at it in a while. Like I know there's some out there, but I don't know. That might be interesting. We'll see.
Ever.
Yeah.
Size of a beetle bug. Ugh, I am loco. I know. 'Cause I'm crazy and you like it. Loca, loca, loca. Yes, I am very, very on the loca today. Tonight. Will I sleep? I don't know. I have way too much energy right now. Far too much. I should have not have taken that nap after work.
You know, big fucking deal. You're a grown man, and she's a grown woman. You know, clearly not 13 or 14 or anything, right?
Claim to be 28.
What?
Claim to be 28.
Okay, so I mean, told you that they were of legal age. So fucking what?
Yeah. Well.
And as far as and I just want to say, as far as me saying that it wasn't going to be a troll, I mean, you understand I'm not actually Negro Damas. I can't tell the future. But what I was saying is, don't you?
We always have to give claps for that. I mean, come on. On the spot, not knowing where this is going, and you come up with that. Fuck you. Fuck you, Wes, for coming up with something so funny.
Can't look at everything like it's a troll, but of course, you know, there are still rules, and you have to be careful and everything.
There are certain rules.
What I was saying, though, was to back off and not push things too fast, too far, too early, because everything should go in a natural progression, you know, within 3 or 4 days of talking, then you initiate.
Yeah, a natural progression. Like, Jordan, have you ever dated before? Like, what? Like, this is just online and, you know, have yet to meet the person. What if you met this person at a bar and you just start asking for all these things and being so, I mean, fine, like, I get it. You know, and this was fake. This was all, you know, ha 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 ha, troll. It was a troll. But how is he when it's real life? And we got a couple of chats here and there that show how he is. He's still the same. And and he's so insecure. His insecure, like, I understand it. I'm beyond insecure. But he spits such like game, and like once he thinks he's used his entire Rolodex of this is what might make me sound somewhat appealing or attractive, once it gets to the meeting and the pictures, he will demand pictures, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like he will ask for like 5 at least. But he will send you older pictures when he was a little smaller. It's not right, man. And that's when he'll start to pull back. When it comes to, hey, you want to meet and all that, that's when he backs off. And it's his little timeline with potential mates online are pretty similar.
Initiate phone contact, but giving out a phone number or email or anything like that to someone in this day and age, someone can look up that phone number and track you that way, or so people are leery about shit like that. So I completely understand why someone would be uncomfortable wanting to hop on a phone right now, especially, and look at it this way, someone's sending you nudes first, right? Then then they're gonna give you a phone number or some way to contact them. Now you could connect that to that person, and then you have something to hold over their head. So it's
gotcha.
Completely natural. I mean, I know you said you were worried about trolls, but think about what she's worried about, and she said that someone had exposed her before or something like that. So
yeah, did you ever consider that this other person might have some weird feelings about sharing a little more than just little, just a little kiki here and there? But it's okay if he is. But if she's a little if she pushes back a little bit, then he's suspicious. Hi, Jason S. I'm a fucking mess right now, kid. I get it. What a fucking tool. Yeah. He's very all about him. He has no consideration for other people and their feelings. They don't matter.
She's going to be just as leery. So, do I think...
What's that one Vine? I can't remember. I might have to look it up. This one really old Vine. Let me look it up.
I mean, if that's all that happened, I don't think that you have anything to worry about. She's going to tell people that, hey, this grown man talked to me, a grown woman, sexually after I sent him nude pictures of me. Let's jump on them.
My thought process is this. Let me just get this out, please. This is all my worries and what's stressing me. I was already going nuts from trolls and how much it's fucking impersonating me and doing stuff. Now what's going to happen is every time, and yeah, again, this is why I started off by saying I'm a sensitive artist. This is how stuff affects me.
What?
I am going to, that's why I preface this conversation by saying I'm a sensitive artist and how stuff affects me.
Mm.
But from now on, every time I put up a new video, I'm going to be looking fearfully in the comments for bullshit. I'm afraid if I do a stream, it's going to be constantly trolls popping in. I'm afraid if I visit a friend's stream and someone is going to go there and go, this guy is bad to women, which, by the way, I didn't say anything that was non-consensual within the kinkiness. I didn't force her. This guy, my dicks were very unflattering, unlike yours.
Wait, hold on, what?
The dick pics I sent of her weren't great.
Oh, I can't find it on the fly. I can't. Let's go back. Let's go back here. So well. So well. And he had no idea where this was gonna go or what was gonna happen. Play. Hello.
Oh, you sent... Well, just say that's not your dick, dude.
Very unflattering, unlike yours. I didn't say anything that was non-consensual within the kinkiness. I didn't force her. This guy, my dicks were very unflattering, unlike yours.
Wait, hold on, what?
What? You what?
The dick pics I sent of her weren't great.
This is when Jorrly has his walls down. The walls are down. The air is seeping in this room of shame. And says to someone he doesn't even know talking about his dick pics not being so great. Unlike theirs, as if they were sharing like dick pics. Like, what the fuck? Why the fuck would he say that? It is so weird. You know, because he pulls the race card. Oh, because he assumes, like, oh, yeah, once you go, well, you never go back, kind of shit. And it's just, God. Yeah, Jordan thinks all, yep. I will, quote that and say that is not true. This is from past personal experience.
Oh, you said, well, just say they don't, that's
Just one time. Just one, yeah. Long time ago.
not your dick, dude.
Okay.
That's the worst of it?
Makes
You sent
so
some,
much sense.
You sent some dick pics, you know? Okay.
I am just, I sent you the whole thing. So right above that was the pic of, well,
Very unflattering, unlike yours. Did he take pics of his dick at like the botanical gardens? Like, what is he talking about? Was there like lighting, special effects? What is he talking about? Wait, what? Just say that's not my dick. We know. We have known for like 5 years that is your fucking dick, dude.
looked to be a woman with a dick coming out. And
Dick
I
coming
was
out of her pussy? Like she was having sex with some dude?
no, shemale.
Jesus.
What?
Yes! Yes!
Yeah, race has nothing. Absolutely outdoor loser. Like, the way the shit that like people say, like, oh, it's just like, it is so stupid. It is so stupid. Why would you think that the color of someone's skin has anything to do with their anatomy between them down there? I don't know. Yeah, happy Juneteenth, everybody. Oh my God. It's crazy. Justin McRazors, yeah. He takes them at Tire Center.
And I'm like, okay, the first picture you sent me was the one with the dress pulled up and that was a pussy.
And there was
then suddenly this last pic, it's breast and a cock. And she's just like, I'm going to warn all the women about you. You can't prey on them with...
Viral effects, fuck off. I don't see dick colors. That needs to be on a bumper sticker.
Again, everything was consensual.
All
there was
dicks
no rape
matter.
talk or any shit or whatever.
Even the small ones.
But, I don't know, dude. I just worry. This person seems to have way too much time and just wants to do some sort of full-time thing to destroy my rep. Like, how can I even be myself? How can I even go to a stream and flirt with all the girls?
That's his main concern. He's worried that this wasn't going to be a troll, is going to follow him everywhere. He wants to flirt with all the women, and this mac and cheese person is going to be like, oh, look at this guy. He has a small dick, and he has black balls, and blah, 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 which are, 100% accurate. So he's just worried he can't spit his game anymore. Because there's photographic evidence. Ew, I just got a little sick just now, just thinking of it. Oh my God.
Like I just normally do.
Very telling.
How can I trust anyone new? Every time I see a new name, I'm going to go, is that a fucking troll?
Well, is there any girl that you, like, spurned or anything that would have a reason to...
His balls are not black. They are shades of midnight. I don't know. Are they more like 11? I don't know. Sometimes I think like they're more like 11 o'clock, but possibly midnight. I don't know. Maybe it depends on like the time of day. It's been a while since I've looked at them. I will say. Like a long time. But I don't know. Would you say 11 o'clock or midnight?
No.
someone that's jealous because you're showing attention to someone else?
What's blacker is Lauren's lungs or Jordan's balls? I don't know, because Jordan, he was born with those testes, and Lauren had to work for his lungs. So put that in the mix.
Or anything like that?
Wes, I pride myself on being a good person, follow the golden rule. I'm not perfect, obviously I love really beating up on Lauren.
No.
But I try to be nice to everyone.
Wait, you do? You do? Because I really didn't see it. A lot of people didn't really see it as you, really beating up on Lauren. You seem to enjoy making him, somewhat kind of better. Stop, Viral. It depends on the aura ball. I don't even know if I could say it. Ball realis. Aurora. Black balls. Equally, they're both sad in their own different ways. Did you say a cure for cancer?
Everyone. I try to be respectful to everyone. I have had, up until recently, this past month, it's been rare people...
Yeah, we saw his dark whoppers, his tiny little, I can't even think of... I'm trying to do this, candy analysis, but I can't think of what's, a little bit lighter than whoppers. I don't know. All the way up to, I was trying to get to the Milky Way kind of thing. But yeah, that didn't work out. It's fine. See? When jokes don't work, I will say they don't work. Duds? Milk duds? Yeah, something. I don't know.
People even, insult me. I had one or two people, insulting my talent level. Block them. And, but this is fucking weird.
And so, and I just want to, the worst thing you sent some, can you identify anything in the background of the pictures? Are there,
No.
no diploma on the wall or anything like that where they'd be able to?
No.
Okay, so you didn't send anything like that?
And you know what's funny about the coupon? It's a fucked Reese's cup. Yeah, it's the his dick is the Reese's if someone, took the chocolate out of it. Maybe. Something like that.
You sent what or anything like that where they'd be able to?
No.
Okay, so you didn't send...
Oh, okay, yeah. For the coupons, he sat on his carpet, bare ass, straddle, number 17, the spread eagle, and cooned all over those poor coupon tires on his floor. Carpet. I don't care what you have to do to, make whatever magic happens, but I would never step a toe in his apartment. Not even a curly golden shoe tip in his apartment, because I am sure it is utterly disgusting.
And anything like that? You sent what, one dick pic, 2 dick pics?
I mean, like I said in my intro song, 525,600 coupons. How do you measure a load on the floor? You cannot.
A couple dick pics with her name on it, not mine.
I wish I knew, Outdoor Loser. I wish I knew. I just think he just had it. They were at arm's length. know. Yeah, thanks to Jordan, I only use digital coupons. I will say, Cybersqueak does own this painting, but because I really wanted to send it to somebody, and they were like, I'll freaking take it. But I went to different types of like auto places, and I was like, I need tire coupons. Do you have any for this specific painting that I did? I think it was just at random. Maybe. I don't know. Back in the day, Ed McMahon would have been very disappointed in Jordan. Well, Ed McMahon... God.
Stuff where it couldn't even really be identified
Birds of a feather.
per se as my body, now that I think of it. Definitely didn't tell her what state I was in, didn't get my phone number, didn't get my address.
Okay.
So I got that going
And
for
no,
me.
no tattoos, no face,
So
no nothing like
odd.
that, right?
I did send her one face pic. She wanted to see my O face.
Oh,
But
fuck.
Oh, fuck. Dude, what did I tell you? Do not show your face. Oh my god.
yeah,
Dude, that is like the first thing I told you not to do.
yeah.
I mean, dude, that was like the first thing I said.
Ha!
What?
Don't send a face picture.
Don't sleep on
You
Callie.
can't do that.
She already knows what I look like. She's seen my
Yeah,
video.
well,
But-
that's one thing. But now, I mean, you have to remember, dude, my whole thing is built on receipts.
Yeah.
If this person is able to show receipts of this conversation and your face is in there,
Oh, he gets it now. Oh, baby, what the frock?
that's irrefutable. That's not someone pretending to be you or someone creating. And it's, I mean, it's not the picture from your. It's not the picture from your profile, right?
No. I'm fucking finished, dude. And you know what? That was what she kept pushing.
They kept pushing. They kept pushing. He pushes too. Multiple times. He has had multiple catfishes who have just came from like this community. Why is it okay if he's pushy, but the female isn't? They want to be the, oh, I'm just a little, so shy. Like, you know, you must think I'm stupid. Some bullshit like that. God damn it. Gross.
Or pushing for, and as soon as she got it, boom.
So all this happened. When was this going on? Because you didn't, like, I mean, you didn't mention any of that. That she was pushing for, you know, like really pushing for face stuff. And I wish you would have said
Face to
something
face.
about that. That picture changes everything, though. That's
I got
Jordan had like a little bit of hope, but once he did the O face, which what we are staring at right now is a complete and utter fake O face. I think. I don't know what you guys think, if it's real or not. It's fake. Fake as fuck. To me. Because he tried to send a different picture of what his O face looked like with him singing live somewhere. I can't remember the song he was singing, but he was like dressed in black and he had his eyes closed and he had his like hands that were very close to like the microphone, and to him that was his O face because he is doing what he loves. He loves it so much that's his face of pure ecstasy, bringing music and talent to the world.
That was nothing. I thought that was nothing compared to the fucking dick pic.
Well, but a dick is a dick. You know,
Dick is a
how do you
dick.
prove that that's your dick? But your dick being above your...
I should write that down. That's a good thing. A dick is a dick. I don't know. I think I might have something quite... I think I might have something. He is truly as much a predator as every TCAT predator. Absolutely, Nathan. Hunger strike. Yeah, I can't even do it.
face in the same conversation.
It's over for me, Wes, isn't it?
Yep.
I mean,
You and your 150 subscribers are gonna riot. I'm going hungry. Always, I have to yawn. Let me try to yawn. I can't do it. I can't do it.
how to define over?
I don't know. I mean, this person, people, God, I hope it's not Google Deals. This person is just such a fucking vendetta. Unlimited time. Keeps popping up. New account. YouTube doesn't block fucking IPs, but blocking a million accounts does nothing. 2 seconds later, Vince or whoever the fuck comes back with another stupid one.
The fact that he thinks it's Vince and or the Cornville Mafia is hilarious. And that's where, you know, people, like, a lot of shit gets said in this community. And, it's just all out of jokes. I mean, come on, this shit is freaking, you know, ridiculous. And he believes that there was, like, a actual Cornville Mafia. I mean, did Vince Nicotra, you know, manipulate Chris Hansen and all that and got some channels taken down, like burned to the ground? Yes. But not a fucking channel that doesn't even have like 200 subscribers, which isn't a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's not. I mean, I like my number. It's a good number. I will never complain. But to think that he would, like, I would think I would be on anyone else's radar except maybe one person. Just one. Just one. But that's it. That's why this community is so beautiful. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
One. Now they found me on. Now they're coming after me on Twitter. What next? Discord? Where will I go? What can I even do? Ugh.
Where will I go? Whatever will I do? Why am I so like alive right now? Oh my god.
Well, what will they post my info?
What is...
I miss being up late. This is it. Because I started working like really early in the mornings. And going to bed early, I hate. So I can understand why I'm getting this. I swear I feel like I had like a pot of coffee.
And that's the problem. I mean, I know from the...
Well, here's the thing. I took Thrilla. I'm sure some of you guys know that Walls, his channel, is back. I don't know what was going... I didn't even know his channel was gone. But he came back. I learned that from Piss Hansen. That's crazy. So... just leave our community alone.
the multiple times I've been,
Yeah, my sleep is just so...
multiple times.
Oh shit, Brandon had to take down his stuff too? What about that Ludi? I don't know, I know Morticia mentioned like she might have to. It's so ridiculous. Walls is back, guys. He is back.
I've
Back again.
been threatened for using receipts. I mean, there's no expectation of privacy in a two.
All I wanted to do was use the bathroom and go back to bed. Thanks to Callie, I am awake now. Me too. Honey, we are in this together. Oh my god, Human Ham Cube. I hope they're safe, and I'm glad that this will help distract you, because that's, oh my god. I know, you are an hour ahead of me, John Ryan. You are still up. John Ryan's, he's a homie. But Human Ham Cube, I seriously send all your love. Like, there's so much shit going on in the world right now. I don't want to get into it, but I don't know. Sometimes people just get petty about the stupidest things, and it's just why are you complaining about this? This has nothing to do with our community. Nothing to do with our community. I'm talking about the Drag Race community. Your favorite person is not moving on. Why do you have to send hate? Anyway. I love this community. It's my sanctuary. My godfather used to... Oh my god. Jason S. The fact that you shared that is... Wow. Thank you. You know, that is absolutely such a brave thing to say. And it's so relatable to so many people who are in this community for a good reason. And when people come up in here trying to do, this boom cat shit, is just ridiculous. I hope that you are continuing to heal. I am here for you. I support you. You need someone to talk to. I've got ears that are willing to listen. So are a lot of people in this community, but I'm just saying, yeah, bless you, Jason, for sure. Yeah, we love you here. We do. You are safe here.
Two-way conversation. So yeah, they can be shared. Luckily, your penis can't, though. That would be considered revenge porn.
Cool.
Well, what I'm saying is, on YouTube, they wouldn't be able to do that. Would they be able to send it to other people as a warning? That's not considered revenge porn.
Oh, great. Great.
Great.
Because Muse sent my dick to lots of people, and that was not an issue because she said that she was trying to warn people because I was a trafficker. But if she would have put it in that video or showed it during that stream, then I would have been able to get her for revenge porn. It has to be done with malicious intent to embarrass or harm.
I am nowhere near any type of professional, but I have good ears and I love to listen. Yeah, you're a soldier, yes. But still, anything. We got you. We got you. Oh, Nathan, good night. Thank you so much for being here. It was really great to see you. Hope to see you more during the July month.
Oh, I wish you would have. I wish she would have mentioned that she was pushing. I mean, if I would have known she was pushing for, what she just kept saying, "I want a picture of your face."
Yeah.
And that's
what she kept saying.
That didn't seem weird to you?
No, the dick seemed far more. I'm like, it'll be me with a silly expression.
I mean,
on my
dude, we
face.
have
Who
this.
cares?
We have this same.
Why would he think the dick is the worst thing? Well, that makes sense because his dick is the worst thing about him. Ooh, is that too much? Is that too much? I don't know.
Conversation beforehand, though. Don't show your face because a dick is a dick, and you can always say that's not my dick.
A dick is just a dick is just a dick.
It's not my dick.
I was absolutely not.
Prove that's my
Right,
dick.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Prove that's my dick. Prove it.
Wow. I was thinking
Wow.
so of what was intimate and what was private.
No,
I
and
absolutely
you also,
did not get
yeah,
that.
you also don't want to send
Nothing is private. Nothing is private.
that to where, think of the TCAP stuff. They would ask them for a cheeseburger in the same conversation where they're talking about sex so they can prove it was the same person. So they can't later say, that wasn't me. Oh, but you happen to show up with a cheeseburger, or you happen to bring Mike's Hard Lemonade. That's why they would ask for something like that. So if you're being asked for she just said, I want a picture of your face, send me a smiling selfie, or was she more specific?
She said specifically, I want to see your O face. And actually, at one point, she says, I want to see video. I'm like, you're not giving me video. I'm definitely not.
Nice truck. M plus C adds up to trouble. Yeah, I always say, the people who haven't and are curious, it's just, honestly, at the same time, it's a dick. A dick is a dick is a dick. We have everyone who talks about it, who has seen it, has given great description about what it looks like. And if that's not your thing, just don't do it. Don't do it. Don't feel pressure to have to see it. We will tell you. We will give you details.
She wanted a video of fucking me jacking off, and I did. Oh,
wait. So you were jacking off?
No, not on camera.
No, I'm saying you sent her pictures of you. What pictures did you send? Because you left out the face thing in the beginning.
Okay.
What pictures? Be honest. What did you send her?
Yeah. A couple pictures of me, a couple pictures of my dick, before and after jerking off. A pic of my legs, and a pic of my face.
The legs being that Captain Morgan pose. Oh, Jason, fuck them. Fuck them. They're just in, denial of their failure to, fully protect you. I don't know. That's the one thing I have my own experiences. They're not similar to everybody's, nor is, vice versa. But I just can't help but come out with that anger of fuck you. Get out right now. What's that song? The end of you and me.
I think that's everything.
Gemini, I will be your ride or die. But if you fuck up like that, I can, snip to somebody I care about.
If it wasn't for the face, I think you'd be fine. But with that face in there, and I'm looking at what she, do I still call her she? I don't even know at this point.
Yeah.
I'm looking at what she wrote, and I need to tell you something. There are a lot of women in the TCAP community that are broken and suffer.
And I love when, I feel because I haven't been, Wes is trying to tell him, there are people in the community who have been hurt, and the light that pops in his head is, I think I heard that before, but I'm not quite sure. Yeah, because you heard the same shit, like, as of like, no, you're a creep. I don't like what you're doing. Bye-bye. Yeah, you, Jason S., you have a beautiful life to lead. Fuck them. They don't deserve any sprinkle of your like sorrow. Like, it's okay to have moments, but like, fuck them.
Sexual assault in the past. I know that's true. This isn't the community.
I've heard those words from somewhere at some time.
I get it. Oh yeah, for sure. Virgos, yes. Absolutely.
I don't remember who or
Team
when,
Virgo.
or what the circumstance was, but yeah, go ahead.
This isn't the community to prey upon women and flirt with them. I mean,
Hint.
when
Hint. Wes is giving you little hints, Joran. This isn't the community to prey upon anyone. And certain things happen in this community where people like assume things that are just like really fucking weird, and I'm not gonna get into it, but like, calm down.
when you see what she wrote, do you think that maybe any of that's true?
To be 100% honest,
yeah.
To be 100% honest, Wes, man to man, I don't prey on
Not praying. Do you think maybe some people are seeing the flirting as too much in this community?
I don't think.
Has anyone said anything to you? Well, the only thing I can think of is the response to that one video. I don't remember which one it was. Which one was it?
Mm-hmm.
You did it with mini syllables or kelpil. I can't remember.
Kelpie, yeah.
And I remember the reaction of that was pretty polarizing.
Oh yeah.
Mm. Yeah, that was the one that had the most amount of thumbs down.
Yeah.
Although I don't believe there was any actual
No one actually said anything about this being like inappropriate. But I guess the dislikes were something. Oh my god. Denali.
planks.
Well, I mean, the thumbs down would probably be the complaint. People wouldn't want to leave a comment where you could identify that they were unhappy with it, you know?
Exactly.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was just chalking up to the theory that the Cornville Mafia had finally found me.
I mean,
who?
Theory.
I mean, I don't see that happening.
Found who?
And I don't know. I didn't think Vince was going to find me, and here we are.
Well, yeah.
And I love that he thinks it's Vince just kind of trolling him, and he has done nothing wrong. In his mind, he doesn't see anything wrong, but once the receipts come out, then, and everything gets called out to him, like receipts, boop, 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 cat. Oh my god, I'm so stupid, I'm so bad. Oh my god, I had no idea. I just realized how bad I am. Okay.
So, I mean, in your mind, is this person really upset about what you're doing, or is this just an excuse?
Mm-hmm.
I would say this. So, I will credit myself with being very good at noticing people's reactions. I do flirt a lot with all the women. If someone is not into it, I stop. I notice carefully their reaction. First of all, because I don't want to even...
Here's the thing. There are people out there who are very uncomfortable when it comes to setting boundaries. Me being one of them. And not know how to react when certain things are said that have nothing to do with any type of, like, reciprocal chat or whatever. But just like, why even go there? Like, that's just another thing, another statistic about, oh, like, we're like, oh, see, it's true, like, men and women can't be friends because of blah, 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 blah. Like, that is so fucking not true. But there are some people out there who make it really hard to believe. It's just like, Jesus fucking Christ. Why can't we be friends?
Father.
Shut up, John Ryan. I was like, what? What are you talking about? Get out of here. It's 2:30 for me.
You know. Somebody like...
I kind of like this little breakage here.
Obviously, I'm very good friends with Kel. Rhoda is someone who's very reciprocative. Whatever the fuck
I
that
can't
word
say
is.
it either, Joran. I will
And,
say that.
Yeah. Reciprocative, whatever. Reciprocate.
Receptive? Someone who's
Receptive and someone who...
Or reciprocate.
Someone who reciprocates, in other words, gives it back.
I know what reciprocate. Yeah, I do reciprocal mailings every day for the word.
Well, there you go. I just couldn't quite say the word.
Yeah, so you're looking for the... So as far as you know, all the women that you flirt with are receptive to it, and they're fine with it, and they return it back.
Yes.
So then...
Yes.
So then...
I pay very close attention to that shit. I pride myself on that shit.
I pride myself on that shit. That shit didn't smell right.
I'm not interested for a few different reasons.
So that
I don't want anyone to be uncomfortable.
So that in your mind, this is more than like...
Right? Exactly. He so badly wanted to be, like, included. Which, like, okay, fine. You want to, you know, find friends. You know, have a conversation. I don't know what he did, you know, back, you know, behind the scenes. There were some, you know, whatever. I don't know, just like be natural. Just let things progress. I don't know. He just wanted things too far and too fast. Like he must have had some bills that he needed to pay because he was spitting out content like it was Easter with the eggs. But I don't know, like whatever happened, just letting things like flow, just letting them happen. I miss that.
Likely just a bullshit excuse someone's using.
It really sounds, I mean, when I tell you I'm shaking and I'm worried and stuff, I don't believe the quote-unquote...
Oh, I'm shaking. It's my conscience.
Accusation. That's somebody who's, you know, elevator doesn't go to the top floor.
Someone who's searching for a reason.
Yes. Yes. And, I don't know, dude. I mean,
so what's your...
just seeing a dick there is unnerving enough.
What's that?
Then
what?
Seeing the dick there was unnerving enough. That was enough. But then accusations, now I'm going to do all this thing and ruin your reputation. Like, what do I try to do? I mean, I try to make people laugh. I want to make people laugh, and I enjoy flirting. And money would be great. That's it. I have no fucking weird-ass, you know, desires. I have no evil...
He's gonna eat those words really quick. Yeah, anyway, tell us more about Jason Blaha. I think he thought he deserved it. Fame, chicks, and money, like all vulnerable artists. Well, he did have, like, a singing YouTube channel that really, like, went nowhere. he just... I didn't come into the community until he got exposed in 2020. Like, I'm talking like active. So I wasn't there to observe him, but there are a few. I've done a lot of Jorrly homework. It was just wild. It was so wild. Jorrly is as much of a failed artist as Jesse is a celebrity. Yeah, those two need to get to... You know what? No, don't get together. Do not. Keep them far away, because we don't need the spawn of those walking around on this earth. I don't know. This looks
I'm uncomplicated in that way.
This looks kind of badass to me right now. I might just leave it and see what happens when it dries. Oh, this feels good. Oh, this feels great.
All right. I'd like to...
A spark of creation. They would make a lol calf. Not a lol calf. Oh my god, human ham cube. Get out. Get out. Get out.
Entertain. I think like you like to be creative and come up with good quality stuff. You know, that's it.
A double J spawn. Ugh.
And I love it. I love the attention. I've made...
He loves the attention. Which, okay. Anyone who is some type of, artist, performer, who likes to create in their own way. Yeah, of course, getting attention is something that's like very boosting, because you want to make people happy. It has nothing to do with oh, you're making money and all that shit. It's just like, are you making a couple people laugh? Are you making their day at some point? Like, who knows what everyone's going through, like, throughout the day? Like, who fucking cares? He wanted like Mr. Gigi level, like, right away. And that's the one person I can think of right now who, I mean, not just like base shaman, but they've like moved on, but he just felt like he deserved to become that in like a matter of months. Jugga-Willy, hello. I've never watched Jorrly. Don't like him. Thank you. Just took time out from... It's fine. I know Jorrly is not everyone's cup of tea. Especially nowadays. When it was first happening, it was very juicy. And people are kind of like over it. But I don't know. Tune in. I don't know. I don't want to like overhype shit, but I think this might be a good July this year. I don't know. I'm still trying to find a fucking song. I think I might have it, but I don't know. Which recent picture, though? There are a whole lot that I have seen. Like, I see like Jorrly updated pics, like whenever they're out, I see them. So I don't know, I guess I'll say yes.
Amazing friends. I had incredible conversations, you being one of them, people telling me like what my content means and how much they enjoy my content, and they think well of me.
BRB, I'm gonna keep playing this.
As a person, so I don't want to lose that shit, but fuck.
Well, I mean, so that's what I'm saying. What is your move, though? Do you, are you gonna do what I was gonna do on New Year's Eve and pack it in and be done, or do you just go forward and say fuck it? I mean, it's already there. It's already out there now. So, right? I mean, whoever she or Vince or whoever it is, has your dick pics and face pic, and how bad was the conversation?
I mean, you told me you're also into BDSM. It was pretty much just regular stuff. I like to be called master. I like to be served. I'm dominant. Da 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 da.
Are you a dom? Are you actually familiar with BDSM? And
yeah. I've been a dom/master for years now.
Really? So I mean, like when I say you're actually you studied and you know like the whole contracts and all.
I won't say I studied. I don't know Gorian rules or anything, and that way I guess I'm more of a freelance.
Okay.
But yes, I absolutely have women who have called themselves my slave and are masters and obey. And
you're not. That wouldn't be a dom. That's a master. So you're more master slave, not dom sub.
Yeah, I guess you could say.
Okay.
I am not that. Like I said, I've never studied any rules, and I know I have met subs in the past who it's like, you know, here's the gigantic book of rules, and I'm like, I'm not interested in all these fucking rules.
Oh well,
but I know for some other people that's their thing.
With the sub, the whole thing with the sub is that you know it's not just about being the submissive. It's what the dom brings to the table. You know, because the submission is earned.
Yes.
You know, so that like the master title and the dom title. I mean, you know this. I'm not telling you anything you don't know, but those are earned over time. So yeah, there like with my there was like a 4.
You know what's funny? When Jordan said like, I don't care about the rules, fuck the rules. That just pretty much sums him up about like how he feels about like consent. Like he claims to be a freelance dom, but just like a horror movie, there are certain rules. Like he doesn't want to do all that. He just wants the woman to do whatever he wants and not expect anything in return. 74 next month, Jugga Willy. Congratulations. Love it.
A 4-page Google Doc of you know like a rules / contract because it's a partnership.
You gotta protect yourself.
Well, yeah, you know, and that's the other thing, you know, like with Muse and the reason why her ex didn't go to jail for domestic violence is because they had a contract, and when you're it's not domestic violence if you're agreeing to be beat and asking for it if you don't do A, B, and C. But I mean, to get back to your thing, what is your plan? I mean, what do you do? Do you preemptively strike and you let people know that, look, this happened and you might hear this, but let me tell my side, or do you just...
What a good question. So when this first happened, half an hour ago, whatever
He just wants Wes to tell him what to do.
the fuck it was, I'm like, that's it, I'm quitting, I'm done, everything's nuked, I want to go back to being a private citizen, sensitive introvert, I don't want to deal with any of this drama, I hate it. And then I was a little bit more like, all right, let me talk to people, let me get this out, let me get some cooler heads. And
yeah, cooler heads, like you manipulated people who really thought that you were like a good friend to them to just disregard this person who made this video of calling him out. Like, and that is just makes me so mad. It's just like, wow. God, I don't know. It just makes me mad. It makes me mad. It makes me like flames on the side of my face. he used his friends, and he used content creators. He used, the kindness of our community who tries to welcome, good people into the community and all that shit. Like, how dare you? And it's almost like, I don't want to say it's like a strike against new people, but when it happens a couple times, it's kind of like, well, what the fuck are we gonna expect next? Like, I don't know. So it's like, we come in with a little more like dukes up, walls up a little bit. Or at least I do. I don't want to speak for everybody.
That makes me feel a little better. I do still feel shell-shocked. I do feel like I'm going to be scared and or freak out if I go to anybody's stream. I feel like now I have to have like one eye open.
Well,
I hate the idea of
I'm just honestly with the dick and face pic out there. I completely. If it were me, I probably would, at least take a. Me personally, I would take a break, and because like with the Vince thing, that was something he was making up, and I had proof that it was a lie. All of it was a lie, and so I was able to do that. But I don't know how to combat pictures of my dick and face. And I don't know what to do in that situation. I don't really know.
Shit. Shit, Wes, you're not gonna tell me what to do to make this better, and I don't have to be accountable for what I said?
Not words I was hoping to hear from you.
Well, I'm not experienced with this kind of thing. I mean, when Muse was showing off my dick pic, we were in a, quote unquote, in the early stages of what could have been a relationship, and she wanted to see my dick. And so she saw my dick, and so that's,
Why did Jordan say it like, yeah?
And she's an adult and everything else. And when she was showing it to people, like, they wanted to talk to me. So I never brought it up. She brought it up in a couple of streams, so I talk about it when we're reviewing a stream or whatever, but it wasn't something that I talked. She almost was trying to threaten me with it, as if she was 16 years old when I sent it to her, and she was gonna put me on blast. But I really don't know how to handle that, and if this person, if it's Vince or whoever, dude, or Vince and his sister, who the fuck knows? But if they do start going and warning people in TCAP, that might cause some, just because it is a community built around, there are a lot of comments in chat, like especially during Clobber streams, where people are saying that they themselves were victimized at a younger age, and so laughing at Lorne or Dan Allen or any of these guys, it to them it's like getting a win against the person that they were vulnerable against before. So if someone's going around and saying, "Oh yeah, this guy's a predator," and let me show you, it could upset some people. It could make people just not want to hear your side. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know if you want to preemptively strike, or just step back and wait for it to happen, and be.
What do you mean by preemptively strike?
Well, because you really have two options. You have two options. You can either ignore it and wait for something to come up, and then you're like, okay, well, yeah, but let me explain my side, or you come out first and say, like, hey, you might hear, and I really don't know, I really don't know how that would work or what you would say, but basically let people know that they may hear or see something about you, and that you were misled, and you just kind of explain that you were misled by a person, and it was all a guise just to, like, embarrass you or whatever, because then then when their video comes out, it cheapens the whole it cheapens the whole thing. It's the difference between someone apologizing, coming out and saying, "Hey, back in 2009, I made some racist tweets and I did blackface, and I'm really sorry, but I've really learned my lesson in the past," or having it found out and then you going, "Oh man, I've really learned over these last 3 hours since these were found," and you know, one of those guys gets canceled and the other guy gets to keep his, you know, like he keeps his job and people accept that he learned a lesson because he preemptively apologized versus after the fact.
Yeah.
But you know, do you really believe that this person is? I mean, it seems like they're pretty dedicated.
Yeah.
Do you think these people are? Do you think it's the same person?
I pray it's one person. I would hate to think it's a fucking team. And again, that mystifies me because, like I said, I'm nice to everyone. Like, in that conversation, I didn't do anything quote-unquote wrong. It was two consensual adults doing what they wanted to do. But the fact as a person is this kind of, like, hatred and obsession. I mean, yesterday when Chef was my best friend, he knew I wasn't going to be there to stream. He's like, "Are you in my stream?" I'm like, "No, I'm..."
He always has to mention that Chef was his best friend. Shout out Teacup Recipes. We love you.
In an open mic right now running the sound. I'm going up to the stage pretty soon. He's just like, "Someone is here," and he sent me that, and it's a person, and the person was actually doing, I mean, it was a very small screen, but doing a decent impression of me. And the fact that he was being sweet to Cat G, who obviously is so sweet, and going through shit, and flirting.
Get my mother, Cat G, out of your fucking mouth, Jordan.
With Rhoda, it was almost worse, Wes, than if he was insulting me and or trying to ruin my rep. It was somehow worse. And
what did
banned him, but
what did he say? That was so much like you.
Well, at first, actually, he said, "Oh, Kat, I'm glad to hear things are going better for you. I've been worried." And I'm like, ah. And then Rhoda's got my back, and she goes, "My heart belongs to Jordan." I'm like, ah. But Chef said that it was quickly obvious that he wasn't me. Because, again, it was just a quick screenshot. He goes, "The guy was trying to flirt, but with him it came off as creepy." He says that the guy just didn't have my charm.
Oh, okay.
Which, to me, strikes me as a very Vince type of thing.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, there is an art to what I do, if I say so myself.
Oh,
and part of it...
There is an art to his flirting. And Jordan, did you ever actually have a conversation with, Nick? Like, any of these people who were taking down people? Was there some tomfoolery? I mean, there were a little bit, but there was a little bit, but to think that he was like so important, that people would find his shit and just be like, "Oh my god, he's a threat to everything we believe in. You're fucked."
He's very much, noticing how the girl goes. With Rhoda, it's always the rose kiss smiley back at me. It's always reciprocated. Even Scarlett, who is a little bit more, Scarlett gets drunk and then you get to see the real Scarlett.
Keep Scarlett's name out of your fucking mouth, Jordan.
And it isn't to me.
Never.
I don't mind saying that because there are plenty of receipts, to steal your word, on my...
To steal your word.
Yeah, no, receipts.
I can laugh a little bit.
Receipts.
Yeah, receipts. I'm not quite as good with receipts as you are, but I do follow my tracks fairly well. There's room to grow up.
The fact that he said, "I follow my tracks very well," that's pretty much like a confession to me. Like, hey, when I put footsteps on the sand, I will be brushing the footprints away, like out of the sand, while I am going where I'm going. Guilty.
But so yeah, I am beloved, and I've seen recently, particularly when I reach out to some people, that I am highly esteemed, which touches my heart. Really.
So highest. Oh my god. The Wizard and I, with Jorn thinking that he's going to become the biggest teacup. Oh, can I hit those notes? I probably cannot, but I'm just gonna write it down anyway. Well, he's like so excited, you know, to be a part of like the community. He's like, oh my god, I'm just gonna be, I don't know, who's the wizard? Who do you guys think is the wizard of all of like TCAP and pornography?
He does, but so where I'm at right
We love Scarlet. We will always love Scarlet.
now is, I'll just say quick. The 3 or 4 thoughts that come to my head is, 1, I trust no one new. All my DMs are fucking closed and locked down, probably never come back. And I am worried about waking up and seeing more shitty comments. Somebody actually created a Joran comedy channel with my profile pic. I'm like, YouTube, step up your game because you're fucking shit.
Well, I mean, that's there's nothing you.
Anyone can do that. I'm jealous of your long hair, Jugga-Willy. I'm trying to grow out my hair, and I'm still waiting for it to like touch my shoulders.
Illegal about that.
Nothing illegal about that.
I mean, look up Tiffany Lockhart. There's multiple channels called Tiffany Lockhart. That's not actually your channel name. It's it's a IP address. If you look at your actual channel URL, that's your channel name. Because you could change your name to something else. You know what I mean? So
need to know how to block that shit.
And yeah, then the picture, the picture too. They're not going to do anything. I mean, because people have fan accounts and use Chris Hansen's picture.
Yeah. But like, for instance, I was having a magnificent conversation with this black chick from Cali who seemed
Why did you have to say that? Why did you have to say that? He wanted props from West. You're like, oh my god, you're talking to a black chick? A black chick? Oh my god, that's crazy. Because they still had this little, like, romp off. And I bet he felt so... Oh, God, poor Honest. Not poor. I mean, like, yes, poor Honest, but... She is just, like, just super smart, and I will die on a hill for her. But... Superman, hello! Thank you for keeping Jorn alive in this community. Gosh, wish we had more new content. He was a shooting star of cringe. I know. I'm hoping for July. Some of us have some things that will be coming out. I don't want to jinx it. I really don't. But I've been working really hard, and so have like other people. But July's gonna be great, and Superman, appreciate you being here. Oh my god, it's so late. Oh my god, it's almost 3 o'clock in the morning for me. Love your drawings on IG. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna dress. I'm gonna dress up as a genie for a stream. I have to confess that the Ramona tattoo on my neck and my profile pic is actually just permanent marker that I drew myself. That's fine. I mean, I know you said it was like real, but like, I don't care. And Jorn will appear like Beetlejuice. Ew, why would you wish that for me?
Amazing. And now I'm like, okay.
It's not real, Elder Loser. No! You betrayed us.
Okay. 5 minutes from now, she's gonna go, ta-da!
Here's my black dick.
My black dick is bigger than yours, and you're this terrible person, Bob.
That's what he is most afraid of. You were it's fine. I'll forgive you. It looked cool.
My black dick is bigger than yours.
Yeah, that's what he was like the most afraid of. That this person's peen was bigger than him's. Yeah, I mean, you guys really don't know. I dress as a genie like every stream. I just don't show it on my cam because, you know, I don't really have like a setup or anything. You know, I don't have a fancy green screen. I don't have shit. But I'm still in character.
And you're this terrible person, blah, 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 and I'm going to tell her.
John Ryan is gonna become my agent really quickly. We have to like go through the contracts and all that shit and how much percentage he's gonna take from, you know, anything that I do.
Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, I don't want to be like having one eye open and not feel like I can, like, I don't feel like I can go to a stream now. I'm worried about streaming on my own fucking channel, although the girls did come through for me.
The girls, they do come through for me very nicely.
Very nicely.
Well, I
mean,
mean,
moderate.
like I said, I really
fun out of this shit.
I really think you kind of have a choice. You know, are you just either wait, and then
I mean, yeah, John Ryan, come on. Like, what? Equity, you get 20%. Non-equity, you get 10%. What do you want?
wait for it to happen, and then respond. Or
Jordan doesn't want to do any of that. He doesn't want to do any work. How long have I been going? Oh, almost 3 hours. Okay, I think I might hit the 3-hour mark and maybe call it. We'll see.
or for it to happen, and then respond. Or
yeah, he's just like, I don't want to do that. He wants to do the bare minimum work. Am I a honors student? No. Today I kind of just tinkered around with a video that'll be coming out tomorrow. It's nothing TCAP, it's nothing Lauren, it's just something that is just something, and I was able to make little like cuts and little stuff. I'm like, oh my god, I'm actually like editing videos now. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. It's so choppy, but I know, John Ryan, that's why I say it. But yeah, I'm trying to learn a little more. Just a little.
or you know,
Well,
face. Just yeah, and it's I don't know how that would look or how that would work. I really don't. I just know that in most cases, you know, when you're dealing with PR, because I did manage PR, along with
okay.
you know, marketing.
Are you okay?
And with PR, the preemptive strike is always, they always want to strike first, so that they get the first one.
Yeah, I know nothing about the whole kid situation. I'm still catching up with the robot calls, so I am not the source. Nor have I seen anything. Like anything on stream or like whatever.
Word in, because after you get the first word in, then it's everyone else's, you know, it's everyone else's job to now they have a narrative that they have to go off of and prove that's wrong.
Yeah.
But once they say something or put something out, then you're trying to defend yourself.
I don't know, Wes. I can't see myself. This might be the wrong thought. I can't see myself doing a very serious video where I go, "These were the allegations. This is what happened." Da 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 da.
Because I'm on comedy.
If you're saying you can't do it serious, then do it funny, or don't do it at all. You know, it's really up to you.
I have a feeling I'm either going to not do anything or I'm going to withdraw from YouTube, and I really...
Which he should have done. This? Okay.
hate the idea of retreating from YouTube because I've loved it so much. Although I'm very, very glad I did not link my singing channel, which brings me so much happiness. I don't want shit following me there.
That's funny, Jordan. Tell another one.
Yeah.
I don't know, kid. I am Jess.
Kid. I don't know.
Thank you for talking to me.
Oh, no worries, man.
Kid needs to be a part of the lyrics for my song, so... Kid.
I mean, you were doxxed. That's a real problem. I know in comparison.
No, I don't know. I was doxxed, but it was my face and my name. I think my dick in my face would be worse.
I swear to God, the doxing thing is just so tired. It's so tired.
Oh, right.
I'm being honest though. Like I would much rather have my name and face doxed than my dick and face, because that means I sent that person my dick. And even though it happens, it's just, you know. And then if you're saying was it like bad lighting? Was that the issue, or
What do you mean?
You said it was an unflattering picture.
Oh yeah.
So just shitty lighting. Maybe no one
get it real big. No, it's small.
Oh well, I mean, you sent several, so I'm sure the other ones were fine.
Wes, bless you for trying to pump this person up, who was willing to actually like confess to you that his dick pics were not great. Why did he do that? That's something I don't think I have actually like really took any type of real deep thought into. Was he worried that someone might have given it to Wes? Or this is just all like alleged. I'm just, speaking theories here. That Jordan, like, he has all these, what? John, Ryan, right? Hello. Wake up, right? Why send bad ones in the first place? Oh, good night, Human Ham Cube. Love you being I love you being on the stream. Words are escaping me, so I will be calling it pretty soon, but appreciate you. But why, like, admit the whole, yeah, my dick pics were not that great. So, like, why would you admit that? Is he trying to, like, save face in some way? I don't know. Chug-a-Willy. Yes, put that on a bumper sticker and on a jean jacket. My life may not be perfect, but at least there are no butthole pictures of me on the internet. If my mic wasn't attached, I would drop it. Yeah.
Yeah, I just sent a couple.
Yeah. So, I mean, you know, whatever. Everyone has everyone. I don't know. I don't really know.
He doesn't know what to say.
I appreciate what you were trying to do.
Yeah.
No, I just think maybe Wes just didn't know what to say. What do you do in that situation?
I don't really know what to say there, dude. But if there's one takeaway, don't send face pics.
Wow.
Don't do that. Yeah, your face is on your videos, and that is fine, but you can't send a face pic with a dick pic. You just can't do that.
Can't do that.
Yeah. Even if there's a lot of text in between.
No, not. I mean, now if you had gotten on to, if you had gotten on.
Let's not try. Just back down. Ah! Sorry, that was my brush. Back down, Jordan. Just
like a Facebook call or Skype or something like that, and had a conversation and saw that this person was real and everything like that, and then she's sending you pictures and then it's a different story, but you can't do that. You can't do that first. And then if they're pushing for one specific thing like that, I mean, that's like what they do to what they do to Lorne, you know.
Are you not seeing connections, Jordan? No.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't know.
I just say get some sleep, and you know, hopefully tomorrow it blows over.
Yeah. All right, man.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna start. There's a little too much kumbaya, which, you know, no fault to Wes, but you know, he was trying to, you know, keep gaining more trust from Jordan. I need to close out with a little bit of something. That's gonna make me...
On July 5, 2020, a Google Drive folder was released by whistleblower Mac and Cheese, dedicated to exposing the actions of YouTuber Jorrly Comedy. After initially denying the claims made by Mac and Cheese just 2 days earlier, the evidence was too loud to ignore, and Jorrly went into damage control mode. The following phone call was recorded on July 5, 2020, when YouTuber Wes Most contacted Jorrly Comedy on Skype, after examining the Google Drive.
I know you did, Juggle Willy. That is amazing. I have yet to do that. I love it.
Wes Most said he would no longer support or work with Jorrly Comedy, and for Jorrly to never contact him again.
He was done.
Jorrly asked if he could call Wes Most and explain his side. This is the first of 5 phone calls from July 6th and July 7th, dealing with the Google Drive, the harassment of female TCAP members, and an apology that made waves in the community.
Huh?
Hello?
Hi.
Hey,
Hey. That is a great honor. I love that you got to do that.
I'm just trying to understand the need for the call. I thought I made myself pretty clear with everything.
Well, I suck at typing, so I decided I would rather call you so I can let you know where my head's at and how things have progressed.
Anyone seeing a Frankenstein monster starting to appear?
Well,
so.
I just want to start off by saying, when you and I talked on Friday, you made it sound like this was all bullshit and it was nothing, and you know, I'm supporting you and I've supported you from the beginning here, and then when I see this stuff come out, this isn't a troll. You know, Vince called me a troll when I was exposing him for his bullshit. He called me a troll, told everyone.
And you said it wouldn't be a troll.
Beforehand, hey, you're going to hear from this troll. Don't believe anything he says, and that's what you did. But you had to have known that some of that what was being talked about was accurate. That wasn't bullshit.
I didn't watch the video at all.
Then you need to. You need to, because, you know, that's the same shit that Vince would say. I haven't watched the video. Someone put their time and effort into making a video to show some shit that you've done. And then when they're showing
Hats off, gloves are off. Here we go.
receipts showing, that's a little fucking...
I'm still up. I don't know what to do, because I can keep painting. I can still keep doing this. I know I should go to sleep, but... The original Boris Karloff. That's what I'm trying to go for. We'll see.
Fucking girl that you're liking these comments with the...
That was a child. Like, I still have the Google Drive. I do not want to share the crazy shit that he liked on Instagram. But the lie that he told himself, I said this earlier, was that, oh, I'm encouraging them. I think, yeah, go you. It's like, yeah, you're saying go you. At some point, I am hoping to see, like, gross. I can't.
With the genie fetish, that's not okay.
The genie, yeah. The genie fetish and the liking pics of little girls, definitely, like, there were already, like, red flags upon like receipts. I keep saying we, like I was a part of it. I wasn't. I was a very little duckling when all this happened, so I was not in on any of this.
I agree. You're absolutely right.
So then when someone's bringing it up and saying this guy has a problem, I saw the comment on Molly's video. That's someone's fucking daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And you're talking about her tits. That's not what the video was about. You're a grown man.
If you don't know that context, there was someone in the community who was there when I was there and started out. They would do these very innocent little videos of, like, vlogging, doing their thing, like workout, whatever. And there was a video, and no one but Jorrly had the gall, the gas, I can't even think of words, which is pretty on brand for me. Like, the gumption to comment and do that little thing you can do on comments where you timestamp. She was, like, on, like, a treadmill or whatever, just kind of, like, showing, like, her routine. And, like, Jordan's like, oh, the bounce cam is working real well. No one found that funny. No one. And even, I think, like, that content creator even said, like, I heart everything when someone comments something. That was, like, the first comment that I did not heart. Like, how gross. Stefan sings again? You'll be hearing from my lawyer very soon. Oh, please. That sounds delicious.
You're absolutely right.
What is this community built on, Jorrly?
Trust and a safe place.
Trust.
Making fun of pedophiles and predators. What is your behavior very much like, Jorrly?
I went way overboard with the Molly videos.
Not just with that, why did it take you until now? And this is what I was saying the other night. Are you going to get ahead of this? And you're like, it's nothing. This is all made up. This is all bullshit. But now, 2 days later, now when the receipts come out, you want to go and do the after apology. Mm-hmm. This is what I was saying, the shit that never fucking works. This isn't new information. This is stuff that you knew was out there. You just hoped wouldn't be found, or maybe you had forgotten about. But some of this shit's...
I know that Wes says this in this call. Like, Jorrly is Lauren with internet privilege.
Really recent. You used Tiffany for your own pleasure, and that's not okay. And no matter what excuse you come up with, you know that's not okay.
Why? Hold on. My glasses. Why did you think that was okay? I'm pausing because I want everyone to just kind of like sit with that. Like, why would you think it was okay to do what Jorn did to Tiffany? He didn't. He only thought of himself. And he tried to hide it like, oh, well, it's... Yeah. In his head, he was being an alpha. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm totally getting these women to say all these things to me that are, like, really hot to me. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, you took advantage of people who are very kind, welcoming, you know, willing to be a part of, you know, someone who's, like, new and all. Like, no wonder people, like, I mean, Wes said it in the first, like, pre-call, like, no wonder people are, you know, standoffish when it comes to shit like that, because it has happened multiple times. So, like, don't take it personal, guys. It's just weird patterns.
Okay, let me see where I want to start here. If you just bear with me. So, in the last couple days, I had a great conversation.
Why do you think that, Viral? You have so much great knowledge. And you are so creative, and just the way you type is so just... I would love to, no pressure. I would love to hear what you have to say. No pressure. I'm just saying. Like, Viral, you are, you know, one of my good friends in this community. So you've got, you have it. You have it.
With many syllables, where she started doing kind of a devil's advocate, and I really got to see she's been awesome. She was nice, but at the same time really helping me see things about my behavior that I wasn't saying. And I'm like, I definitely have to address this stuff. The Tiffany video is down. The one I did after with her in club, the behind the scenes is down.
Bullshit.
I don't have Tiffany's number. I sent her a long apology on Skype. It's the main way I keep in touch with her. I took down all the comments about Molly, which you were 100% right. I was way fucking over the line, and I'm out of my goddamn mind. I'm
out of my mind.
Honestly, and this is the best way I can put it, I honestly thought with the troll, this was just the same person who, I'm not excusing me, and I'm just giving you my mind, just so you know where I'm coming from.
Like your mind's
when this
eye?
happened on Twitter, I thought, okay, it's the same person who's been on my streams, trying to get in my head, trying to make me look bad. It probably is Vincent.
Oh my god, if I ever have the opportunity to get a headset, no wires, microphone, just like so away from me, I would totally do it, because this is just getting ridiculous.
With this Twitter thing, I thought, you know what? In my recent videos, I've been talking about the difference between alpha and beta males. I may have awakened some basement dweller. Again, it's just my thought process. Who's jealous, wants to take me down a peg. I've seen people
Jordan,
go after people
I want to
with
stop.
a lot
I want to
less
stop
than
you
that.
right there.
Here we
I want
go.
to stop you right there.
Here we go. It's like that, Joker moment. And here we go.
Before we go down the Lauren Armstrong rabbit hole up, because this is what this is sounding like to me. Do you believe that any of your behavior is that of an alpha male? Any of the behaviors that you've shown when you're debasing these women, you're using them for your own pleasure, you're going around, and it's not innocent flirting, you're treating these women like objects in a community built around sexual predators. That's...
I have no idea. Jorrly, are Frankenstein's monster bolts in his neck metric or American size? I have no idea. I can't even tell the difference.
It's not an alpha male. That's Lauren Armstrong with internet
Do they need to be bigger?
access. That's how you're behaving. And I don't know what it's going to take for you to realize that, but you need to take a step back from all of this shit and really look at who you are from an outside perspective, because you're talking all this shit about Lauren. All your stuff's about Lauren. Dude, you are Lauren as far as everyone's concerned.
No.
That's not how you treat people.
Yeah.
You're not coming off like that alpha male pimp. You're coming off like someone with very little experience who is using people.
Something about the shape of his head I'm not gelling with. I'm not seeing the Frankenstein monster head. I'll figure it out.
Who got in with these people who are kind of well known within the TCAP community, involved them in sketches so that you can fap to it later. That's fucked up. And then when it was brought up to you on Friday, now whether you want to say you thought the troll and the catfish are the same person, or that doesn't matter. It was made very clear, that last message that they sent you, that was made very, very clear to you what you were doing and what you had been doing. And when I asked you about it, you were like, I can't apologize for something I didn't do. You're not just now finding out about this. So you're telling me you didn't have the self-reflection to look at what that person said, look back at the 2 days prior to what you had done and how you had treated this person. You were very demanding of this person from the very beginning and treated her or him like an object. So when people see that and you're warning, oh, it's a catfish, it's a troll, and then they see the other things that you've done, it all makes a really clear picture. What that person did was make me the perfect layout to make a receipt video if I need to. And I don't want to have to do that. But that's predatory. What you did was predatory.
I'm trying to arrange my thoughts here.
And taking the videos down 2 days later after the fact, when it was made clear.
I'm trying to arrange my thoughts here, meaning, stop yelling at me.
Here, Jorn, what you had done, that's not good enough.
Trying to get my thoughts here.
What I want to hear, Jordan, I want to hear the thoughts that are actually going to make sense, not the excuses, not the other things. I actually want to know what you think and what you're going to do, because you'll be run out of this community, and you know how this community works. You'll be run out of every community you try and join until you do something about this.
Yeah. Trying to decide what I want to say first, because you mentioned quite a few points.
Quite a few points. Okay.
If you'll bear with me, I would rather just tell you what was going on through my head, whether or not it's stupid. Just so you...
Meaning, can I please tell you what script I have that I already wrote out so I can try to explain myself out of this situation and continue to be beloved.
Jordan, if this is going to be a fucking story about deviled eggs or hot dogs, I'm going to lose my shit. I don't want to hear any explanations about anything. You know what you put out there, and you know what you did. What explanation are you going to give me that's going to make me go, makes total sense that you're on a 9-year-old girl's page in a genie costume liking it, after also fantasizing about drawings of genies and all kinds of other genies and just genie. What explanation could you give me, Lauren? What explanation could...
I love that. slip of saying Lorne. Was it a slip or was it intentional? I keep forgetting.
Can you give me that's going to make any fucking sense? The time for explanations is over. Now you need to figure out what you're going to do.
Okay.
Okay. Jesus. He is not to drag anyone who has a hard time with confrontations, but like he is so guilty and he doesn't even know what to say, and he's trying to go through his like Rolodex of like, okay, what can I say, what can I do that'll make this better, and I can still be part of the community. It's not genuine. None of it is genuine. No. Viral. Never. He never really gave a reason. Not a reason that's enough to be like not acceptable, but I don't know. If he just came out like point blank period of, okay, yes, I was enticing women, I wanted them to do my genie fantasies. I shouldn't have done, like, he should have just given Wes some pizza. Yeah, it's, the math just doesn't math.
Well, so far, I've apologized to Tiffany. I have taken down the video.
Does he have a list? I feel like he is like, check the box so I can still be beloved in this community. Jesus.
Taking down the stuff on Molly's. I was thinking very, very seriously about doing an apology video.
I am so in this right now.
I had already decided.
So you're thinking about it, or you decided? Because those are two different things. You're thinking about doing it, or you decided to do it?
I've made a decision. It's just a matter of exactly what I want the content to be and exactly what...
Is the forehead too big? I'm not really getting like... Because he kind of has like a flat top. Hold on. Should I flat top this a little more? Or what? I'm not sure. I am still going size of a beetle bug. I just cannot. I can't sleep. I can't. My sleep schedule is so fucked. Like it's not even funny.
The delivery yet. It's already in the works.
Well, I mean, when I talked to you about it on Friday, you were talking about making it a joke because you thought it was a joke. But now more stuff is coming out, and it's not a joke now.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Jorrly thought that if he can get away with saying his little, jokes, his little boom, 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 here's what happened, here's my state of mind, he could possibly, keep his, quote, reputation. But hold on, let's keep going.
Now it's something. See, when I talked to you about it on Friday, you were talking about making it a joke because you thought it was a joke.
Yeah. Prequel call. He was not worried. He was not pressed. He thought, oh, will it be funny if I do a apology call? Apology call. Jesus Christ, that's what we're listening to. Okay, we're getting at that time. Thank you guys so much. Sorry.
Joke. But to you about it on Friday, you were talking about making it a joke.
Yeah, he was all jokes, but then actually, like, something came out with receipts, and now he's panicking. Yeah. All BS.
Joke. because you thought it was a joke. But now more stuff is coming out, and it's not a joke now.
Yeah.
Now it's something serious. And the people who had your back yesterday, who were going through this whole thing to figure out who this person was who's trolling you.
Have a good night, Chef Jimmy J. Thank you so much for being here. Oh God, this is crazy. I do have a video coming out in the morning. It's for all of the 80s kids out there.
Those people aren't going to have your back. Everyone hates being fooled. And when you have
80s babies, to be more specific.
These people fighting on your behalf yesterday, trying to figure out who was trolling you, getting videos.
Yeah. It's bizarre. A few months later, he'd be getting... That's why that was a part of one of my songs. Jorrly gets catfished, and catfished, and catfished. It's ongoing. Thank you. Jorrly, mwah. Yes. I think... Alright, let's see if I can make it to 4. Let's see if I can make it to 4.
Taken down. They're going to be pissed.
I'm pissed.
And it wouldn't take any of that stuff other than the little fucking girl.
And I am loving this, except the dome. I'm not getting as much of like a flat top that I was hoping for the Frankenstein monster, but I'm here for all this. I'm here for it.
In the genie costume. What do you just
Genie.
go and search Aladdin and Magic Lamp and you're just jacking off to everything that comes up?
No.
You know
Online Lap Store, you're late.
what looks like that though, right?
I understand.
See, the thing is, Johnny Utah, with the catfishes that he had after all this, he was way too scared to show up in person. I think a lot of it had to do with his appearance. It's just like, dude, like, it happens. Like, he gained a little weight once. Well, everyone did around that time, like 2020, 21, like, it's fine, or it happens in your life. Like, what the fuck ever. That doesn't make you, like, I don't know, that just shows how, like, superficial he is, and kind of like Lauren, how his standard, like, what his standards are when it comes to, like, someone that he wants to be with, who would be, like, you know, an absolute 10s across the board.
I understand. I absolutely understand. If I talk to you more in depth about the sketch with Tiffany, would that help, or would you rather not even just hear about that?
Yeah, let me hear the...
Please, Jordan, yes. Just start from the beginning and tell us everything.
Let me hear about the sketch with Tiffany.
Okay, so the situation with that is, when I start talking to Tiffany...
I don't know who that is, Jorrly. I don't know anything about the Sparks.
I told her I have 3 sketches.
I have 3 sketches. I have just a title for 2 of them, but one of them I have a title and like a first scene. Maybe 2. What are you going to pick? You're going to work with this person. You don't know them. The script is already written for one of them. You're going to do it. You're going to be nice and, you know, do your thing. Fucking Jorrly. fucking Jorrly. It's disgusting what he did. And, I don't know, just... We love our content creators here, and... How are we to know? How, you know, anyone able to know, like, what the fuck is really going down? Because, like, you know, we have lives to live.
You can pick which one you want to be in.
Mm-hmm.
She said that one.
Okay.
Ooh, Johnny Utah. I think it's the byproduct of religious sexual repression. He reminds me of a lot of Mormons I know. Have you seen the Book of Mormon? The musical? It's so good.
With that sketch, I mean,
Like, Mormons actually really
I
like
hope this
it.
doesn't make me sound like an asshole, but it's too late for that.
Wow.
And I say that
The first true thing he has ever said.
honestly. No sarcasm. I was not, and if you don't believe me, you have every right not to believe me.
Okay.
That was not arousing to me only because my feelings for Tiffany since the beginning have been sisterly.
Jordan.
That's just how it is.
I'm gonna stop you right there.
Okay.
Are you fucking kidding me? You're gonna tell me that this person who you didn't know, you still don't know, who you've talked...
Do I know what soaking is, Callie? It depends on what you consider soaking is.
to a minimal amount, who has a very sexy voice, that you didn't at all sexualize her. Tell me that again. I want to hear it again. Tell me the whole thing from the beginning. Tell me the whole thing from the beginning.
I think anyone that is in like Latin descent might be considered okay in that area, you know, so they can claim, hey, we were able to convert these. Anyway, I'm done. Done. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Should I just switch topics?
No, I want to hear...
Can I please switch topics? Oh boy.
the story again. I'd like to hear it again.
Alright, I might be here for another about 15 minutes.
Everything about the sketch. I'd like to hear it again.
Okay. So I contacted Tiffany. We started talking on the phone. I said I have an idea for 3 sketches. And which one would you like to? You have carte blanche. You choose. She's like, okay, I think the genie one is the most interesting.
Which one did you offer first?
Is that what it is? Soaking? No comment. No comment. I will not go there. But I get what you're saying. I've never heard of it, but hey, do what you gotta do to feel your most best self.
None of them had been written, but I said
Which one did you offer
3
first?
ideas. I listed them off.
I listed them off.
Which
okay,
one? Jordan, I'm asking a very simple question. When I'm saying which one did you offer first, I'm asking if there was a list, right? Which one was first on the list, Jordan?
I said, well, the first one I was started writing already was the one with the genie.
Okay. So now let's flip this around. Now stop. Because, and the reason why I wanted you to tell me again, because I wanted to see if you catch yourself where you're trying to put it on Tiffany. Well, I gave her 3 options, and that's the one she chose. But I noticed when we talked on Friday, because you keep information out, you offered her 3. The very first one you offered her was the genie one that you had started writing.
Yeah.
Jordan, if I was offering you 3 sketches and you didn't know me, so you didn't care, and the first one you would say, I'll just take the first one. So let's not pretend that this is Tiffany's fault or that she somehow is complicit in this. She's completely unwilling.
No, she isn't. Absolutely not.
Fuck no, absolutely not. Why would it be included in the excuse, Jordan? You want to share the blame with Tiffany. Well, she chose that one. I gave her 3 options.
No.
Jordan, there would be no other reason to bring that up other than to share blame with Tiffany. She's blameless in this. All she tried to do was help out a new person who no one knew.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No one knew. Oh my god.
Out with their content, and that's what you did to her. And whether you say that's not the case or not, no one is going to believe you.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Like, I'm glad that the scat is not, like, just out there, because it is really...
I mean, your sketch is so...
And he just... Oh, there's a little leaf on my shoulder. I'm just gonna... push it away. when you know, we all know that shit is still in his computer and he still watches it.
So close to the sex talk you had with the catfish that it might as well be the same thing. What's the explanation for the little girl?
I do search very skinny things on Instagram, and I hit the like button on everything. I have never, and I don't expect you to believe me at this point, I've never pleasured myself to anyone who was an adult.
No, Jordan, we don't believe anything that you say, but I am gonna call it. I've been doing this for 3.5 hours. I haven't done a Not Jirok, why am I talking about my husband? I haven't done a Joran stream in a while. I've got some notes. I've got some notes for a song. Hopefully I can get this shit put together. Cause we need a new song. We need a new Joran song. But we'll see how it goes. Honestly, this is so late for a lot of people and early for some. You know, I just appreciate anytime anyone gives me the time of day.
If there's one thing I've learned in my many years...
Don't know why that song started playing. Oh, I'm just trying to pick a fun song to end on. Let's see. I've got nothing planned. Just like the stream. Alright. Let's go here.
With you.